All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're here.
All right.
We're on. I can still hear that music, but
Live and uncut.
there's nothing I can do.
Hey,
That wasn't up to
we're
me.
all Christians here.
Live.
I'm not.
Live and cut. No.
Who you been cut by?
I mean, I don't. What?
Your doctor when you were born, is that who cut you?
Probably.
Yeah. I think mine did the same.
Bastard. You know, I don't know.
Robbing you of your foreskin.
How do we feel about that, though?
I don't care. It wasn't a choice I got.
Phase me one bit right now.
Suppose it doesn't phase me.
It's
but...
fully functional and it always.
Yeah, but what if would you feel different if you had all that extra anteater stuff?
Skin to clean, or
Yeah.
does it actually add length?
I don't think it does.
No, I heard it adds pleasure.
I don't
Both?
know.
I heard it adds pleasure for us.
What are we talking about? We haven't introduced our friend yet.
Uncircumcised.
Oh, I'm
dicks.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm Michael Paul Brown.
Yes, this is Michael Paul Brown. He's my neighbor, friend, and roommate to Isaiah Hall, who we've had on here.
Yeah.
John, if you will.
A couple of times.
Yes.
Yes. So, welcome to the podcast, Michael.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes.
It is Friday, 9 p.m. already.
9 p.m.
9/11.
We are baked.
Yeah, I might take a back seat until I wake up. Let you guys talk for a little bit because I'm high as a kite.
That's fine.
Don't go getting sleepy on this now.
I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just gonna wait until I can say something relevant.
Well, you're going to talk to
Well,
us
this
for
is
at
the
least
fucking
an
Edgy
hour.
and Weird podcast. We don't go for relevance here.
Well, okay.
We go for bullshit.
Relevance bullshit. What were we talking about earlier that I was like, damn, that's a good question for the podcast.
Three Rivers?
No,
We were
that's
talking
a
about
personal talk from our hometown,
Yeah.
buddy. Like that's just
Like,
for those of you
I
that
went
don't
back
know.
to Ohio.
Toddler Bear,
Oh,
and from Ohio,
Ohio.
and you're from Ohio too, right?
Zanesville.
Zanesville. I'm from a place called Salineville. Actually, yeah, Salineville, Akron, Steubenville. I could
Yeah.
claim them all.
Youngstown.
That would be Steubenville, by the way.
Cleveland.
Not,
Not
Sandusky,
Stoybenville.
not
if you
Stupidville.
Oh.
will.
Yeah,
Is that what the other
Stupidville.
schools would call you when they
That's
came
what
to town
people, as
for
soon as I
footballs?
say Steubenville, you're
Yeah.
Stupidville.
How dumb are you?
It's just easy.
Smarter than you.
Yeah. But like we
At least
grew
I'm
up,
from Zania.
we grew up on the border of like West Virginia.
Yeah.
So that whole Three Rivers thing. And what
Yeah.
rivers are they?
Ohio River.
Is it Allegheny?
The Allegheny.
Is it the Mississippi?
No, because Mississippi runs
Shenandoah.
through. Yeah.
No, but the Mississippi,
mighty
that
river.
it connects to the Ohio River, right?
That-
Further down,
Further down in
way further down.
Paducah, where four rivers meet.
Yeah.
Mississippi, Ohio, Tennessee, and what is the name of the other one? Oh my goodness!
I don't know,
By the way,
but there's
Yeah.
like some Mad Max shit going in the background right now.
Are you talking about the
The
radio?
music, yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was Mad Max. It sounds like
It's
some
probably
shitty
country. I'm just
R&B.
trying to. I'm like,
I feel like it sounds
all I
different.
hear is like a guitar feedback.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to do, man. I've tried so much.
I hear.
Yeah. It must sound different to all of us. Maybe
All of
it's
us.
like whatever
Yeah.
we all.
Maybe that's what we
all.
all see too. Like,
Yeah.
what do you see? What do I see? I don't know.
Based
Maybe
radio.
we're on each and every individual acid trip right now. Who knows?
Oh, I wish.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
your
there's nothing I can
tie-dye
do
is
with it.
different than mine. I don't know. So.
I can't trust someone who mixes his colors swirling counterclockwise. How dare you? Savages.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes,
Yeah, you
well,
need that clockwise swirl.
sometimes people like to do things backwards.
Mm.
Yeah, if you're left-handed.
Well, if you're ambidextrous, also, right?
I don't know. I don't even know where the
Are you
fuck this is
able
going.
to use both your hands to stir backwards at the same time.
I use my hands predominantly for different purposes. If I'm two-handing something, left-handed. If I'm writing, right-handed.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm like, you know, I don't know. You think about
So
like,
it's,
I guess the best thing to ask would be like, oh, which way do you bat, left or right? Right? I bat left, but I write right.
Right, or you
right?
switch hitter, so to speak.
No,
In terms of baseball.
no,
In terms of
Right.
baseball, of
No.
course.
Right.
no. Like I can't do shit like two-handed.
I can't
with my
play
right hand. Right?
Baseball. I can't even fucking play any sports, so I don't know. I can write with my
Well, you're
left
a
We
hand.
actually were talking about
I write with my
this
left. I
earlier.
jerk off with my right. Those are
Right.
the two predominant things I do with my hands. And all in between, it kind of just
Yeah.
depends on what we're doing.
It goes back to what we were talking about earlier about the fact, are you a switch stance?
Yeah,
Right.
that just
Do you, are you right-handed or southpaw? Are you regular foot or are you a goofy foot? As far as being ambidextrous in the fact of what you were talking about. Sometimes I use both my hands to do one thing,
yeah.
which
What are you trying to say?
is what I'm trying to say is you use both parts of your brain
Okay.
in certain circumstances, right?
Yeah.
When I skate or surf, I am left-handed surfer. I'm a goofy foot, right?
Yeah.
So I put my naturally predominant right leg forward and I shoot to my left-hand side.
Okay. Okay.
And at the same time, when I brush my teeth or I eat, I use my left hand. And when I write, I use my right hand.
So why is that?
It's because of the fact that people say, oh, you're ambidextrous. You use both sides of your brain.
Okay. But what translated though? What makes you use one particular thing for the other thing?
That's
Do you
an-
think you could not use your right hand to brush your teeth? Did you not have that
I
stance?
probably could if my left hand was to be chopped off. I would have to learn how to brush my teeth and eat with my right hand, and right.
I guess.
But predominantly, just because I'm missing my left hand, doesn't mean that I'm not naturally gonna, when I skate or surf or do certain things, I'm not gonna use that particular part of my brain to continue
to
do
use
that.
the
Right.
yeah, but all right. But then there's people like me who have no ability when it comes to stuff like that. So then what do you do? Like, all right, for one thing, I can't do all that stuff like skateboarding. I can't do that. I could barely like roller skate or rollerblade, like enough to go long enough to crash into something hard. Is how I could do that.
You've never
And-
bombed a hill on a skateboard and take a face plant.
We wouldn't be talking. I'd be dead.
Ah,
And then like surfing, bro. Just fucking forget about it.
yeah.
I swim to live. You honestly think I want
To not
to add
drown.
something? Yeah, exactly. No,
Right.
no, thank you. So I mean, and then when it comes to writing, if I were to break my left hand, I'd be fucked.
Proper. form.
I write like a chicken with palsy.
Oh yeah.
You
if
know,
I was to use my left hand
with
to
my right
sign
hand,
something,
it doesn't even look
No.
like legible to Martians.
rare. What the fuck
Well,
was
what
that?
would look legible to Martians? But
I just
the
be able
bottom
to
line
do
is,
like my left foot and just X.
yeah,
Right.
dude, yeah, barely. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be like, you said you were making an X. Why the fuck did you write Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
I just couldn't get it. It was
Right.
just. It
Oh.
just moves from
I
fucking
didn't
here
know
to
you
here.
knew how to write hieroglyphics.
Yeah, bro, you just
With
wrote
your
fucking
left hand.
ancient Egyptian.
that you don't write with to begin with. So
It just does what it wants, bro. This thing's demonic. Like,
Yeah.
there's no control here.
What did you just do with this left hand?
She just told us the
It's
future.
amazing to us.
Bro, it's either fucking.
Yeah.
It's either analog TV or.
What language is that?
That's why, yeah, a new language.
Shit.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's interesting. I also think I'm just, I don't know. Maybe it's just harder for left-handed people.
You're
Like-
naturally left-handed?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
So, I mean, I think weird
Yeah.
already. I think like a strange
Yeah.
person. And then, like, everything, guns. I don't really like guns, but that was the first thing I thought of. I don't know why. Maybe I want to shoot somebody. But guns. Like,
I
the
love
way they
guns.
make cars, everything is tailored for right-handed people.
Hey, man.
You know?
Right. When have you
So
ever seen
then
a
everything you have
left-handed
to do, you have to reach over to get it because you're left-handed.
gun?
You know, or you have
You
to
just keep
convince
it on
yourself
your-
to use your right hand.
No, you just keep it on your left hip.
But you have to spend extra dollars to get left-handed stuff. I know that was the thing about growing.
That is very
growing up on a
true.
farm. I did definitely have a gun, a hunting,
Right. Yeah.
a shotgun, and it was it
No.
wasn't even a left-handed. It was a Ithaca. It came
was
out of the bottom.
It's a right-handed that you had to put on your left hand and actually try to draw your weapon.
No, but this is a
Like
shotgun, so it was fine. It was a shotgun. I just put it over my, like a guitar. Just sling it over my back.
Just sling it.
And then,
How about that?
this,
Right.
the
swing
fucking
action, fucking old,
No, but-
Western, fucking.
Yeah. But I love the bolt action, and that was an issue. Because when that thing likes to
right,
eject, I
because
love using my
bolt
dad's.
action.
Yeah.
You can.
You'll
It's-
shoot that thing right in your face.
Oh yeah, and how in the
Well, and same thing with the shotgun. If I were to not have the bottom
Right.
one, the one that ejects out of the bottom,
yeah
what? Right in my eyes. Hot shells.
yeah
Yeah.
because
it
it's
ejects out
always-
this way.
Yeah. It's on, and if you
So you want a bottom one because it'll go into your nutsack,
yeah,
not
and,
either one in here.
well, I don't want to burn my nuts off. However,
No.
if that's what I got to do,
You just have to wear a
keep it
chastity
from
belt.
burning my-
This is an interesting thing for me going hunting. No,
Eyeball.
I did not wear a chastity belt. No,
Chastity
they do
belt.
not eject into your balls. They eject on the ground where they're supposed to. That would be that would be bad for the company, I think.
Probably.
I would think
that's
so,
bad
yeah.
PR.
Just two lawsuits later, and no more fucking
I can imagine the Amazon
bottom
review.
ejections.
I love the gun. Shoots great, kills good, but it shoots the hot shells.
I can't
in
have
my
children.
balls.
Yeah.
Can't have kids
I
anymore.
killed.
2 stars.
Yeah.
Can we just go back
Two
to
stars.
the
2
old
stars.
muskets?
You get 2 stars.
2
No
stars.
kids.
You get 1 star.
Yeah.
2
And,
stars. One
can
for
I
each
get
of
a
my
musket?
testicles that were lost.
Right?
Huh?
Can I get a musket? That way that don't drop on my balls, and if I mispacked it, at least it'll blow my eyeball out, I guess. So
Maybe.
I don't want that either.
Yeah, take my eye, not my balls.
What was
No.
that? What was that Christmas? Was it called A Christmas Story, where the dude's like, "You're gonna shoot your eye
Yeah.
out, kid"?
Yeah.
What did they call that little rifle they gave him?
Oh,
Is that
that
a
was
musket?
that was the BB gun. that he
Yeah.
got.
Oh,
little
BB gun?
Yeah. The
Daisy.
The
Is that what the name of it? I don't remember shit
the
about that movie.
Red Ryder BB gun.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Daisy. What the fuck am I thinking of?
You were thinking of an old dog or something like
Maybe.
that. I don't know.
Or old
fucking
movie with
Yeah.
they had a
Or like they
fucking
say-
gun named Daisy. I don't
like
know.
they
That could
said
be
back
plenty
in
of
the day,
fucking.
oh, you're a real
Daisy.
Daisy. Look at him. He's a
Don't
real
mess with Daisy.
I don't know.
You had a video.
You'll know Daisy. That's what. Damn it! I
That
lost it. Yeah, you'll know Daisy from Tombstone, if you will. Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never saw it.
you'll know Daisy. And a lot of dogs that people own are called, or they choose to name them Daisy. Yeah. Oh, look at my Labrador. Isn't she so pretty?
What are we doing right now? We could be
Daisy.
fucking.
I'm
You are
losing my
so
mind.
pretty.
That sound is killing me. Like the fucking radio's gone.
Yeah.
but
See,
now
I
it's
got
just guitar feedback.
I got a yeah. It's just feedback.
Yeah, so I don't know what to
Yeah.
do about that.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
recording.
this is recording.
Is
As a matter
it,
of fact, no matter what, this is going live. Ooh, I want people to hear this fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I
Let
don't
them
want
hear
them
the
to hear
feedback.
that feedback.
If-
Well, you can get rid of the feedback. in
don't
the
worry, people.
editing,
We'll
right,
figure
can't
it
you?
out here eventually.
Hopefully, I don't know.
I'm Michael Paul Brown still, and Rob.
You
is
sound like
leading the
CM
group.
Punk.
CM Punk.
but a deeper version. If you watch wrestling, you know who CM Punk is. If you
Is
don't,
he still wrestling?
See,
I
we
think
were
now
talking
he's
about
like-
that earlier too. Sal Mandini want to wrestle?
oh yeah, but no, CM Punk, he was a wrestler that actually tried to do MMA.
yeah.
Like if you
How did that go?
if you ever
He got.
First of all,
I think
backstory.
He got his ass whooped.
first of all, backstory, yeah, because we saw a couple of people do this, try to go into MMA, right?
Yeah.
The first one was before your time, and that would be Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah,
Old
so
Kenny
right-
Shamrock.
Right around,
Him
he was a big
Tito
WCW
Ortiz
guy.
was a big deal.
Yeah,
3
he.
times.
Oh yeah, but him and Tito.
But Ken Shamrock was from the very beginning.
He was from the very beginning. He
With
was back in
him
the
and,
Hoist Gracie,
Severin, and
Dan Severin,
Yeah, man.
Hoist Gracie.
Hoist,
So way
yeah.
back, UFC 1, UFC 2,
Yeah.
UFC 3. They
When it
they were
started
the
in
pioneers.
Denver.
Yeah, but here's the issue:
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock was garbage.
Remember his brother
Unfortunately.
Frank?
Frank was the one to be
Yeah.
feared, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
He was a leaner, scrappier.
he was leaner, but he was still cut like a
Yeah.
fucking
Remember,
mythical statue.
Remember Frank the Tank Abbott?
yeah. But he was built like a
He was
built like a tank that was
just a
starting to
brawler.
explode.
All
Like, he was
he
fat.
was just a
He
brawler.
was just very fat,
Right.
With a
if
yeah, he had a
he had a
tank for-
mean.
yeah.
Both of his hands.
Both of
were-
his hands, but
were
yeah.
fucking just stone.
Yeah.
But
And
once you
if
got
he
the
caught you with each
Yeah.
one of them, of
One of
course,
those-
if you took him to the ground,
one of those
Frank
Matsui
was-
dudes, one of those fucking
if he was, there was a few times I saw him get taken down to the ground.
well, I saw someone
Right.
chew his legs up
Yeah,
and
Just-
then
yeah.
made him worthless and then
chop
took him
him
down.
just leg kicks.
Yeah, they
right,
just made
chopping
him
down
work.
the tree.
And
bro.
when he has like
Right.
his legs are all of 40 pounds and then the rest
Oh,
of his
man.
body is about 300.
Still, yeah,
Like you give him a few good
He-
chops, he's timber.
was a very predominantly right when he began his career, one hitter quitter, bro.
Yeah, Tank Abbott, like it
One
was.
hit and you were done.
He was
Tank
a
Abbott?
How many
he was a savage.
times did you see, or even I saw, where he would just walk into the ring, they'd announce each other, the fight was on,
within
Tank Abbott
seconds.
would and knock this dude out and then just walk
Just
out
walk
of the
out.
ring.
Within seconds.
Right. And then
Yeah, I mean,
of course
minutes,
later
couple
on
minutes.
in his career, right?
When people started learning. So
Yeah.
look, when you had UFC 1 and stuff, when that was around, you had a few people who knew things, but like there were people wearing gis, like dude,
Exactly.
like smothering people in their gis.
Yeah.
That was a move. You could do anything you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Except for go for somebody's nuts. As a matter of fact, you could even go for nuts, right? At
No,
one point, you could go
well,
for nuts. It was
that
no
was-
eye gouging.
It was
the eye
yeah.
gouging was the only
It
thing.
was unspoken that
Jesus
you
Christ.
You
couldn't
just shouldn't
do
go
that.
for the nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you could go for the nuts.
This is a fight.
Yeah.
Well,
You could go.
you
for the
could.
nuts.
Right.
Yeah,
No doubt.
UFC
Yeah.
was ultimate
When-
fighting.
It was
It was
the ultimate,
it was ultimate fighting. What you would do in
championship.
ultimate fighting. But eventually, if you want something to keep
It was
airing to
survival
gain,
of the fittest.
I
right?
mean, this isn't the Coliseum.
Well,
Like,
you're worried-
We have fucking
It's
rules.
survival
If,
of the
uh,
fittest.
This
Yeah,
has to
I
be
mean,
able to be
if-
displayed in the United
Right.
States.
Well, if I'm Dan,
can't be picking up
Dan
large
White,
intestines
Dana White,
off of the
dude who
fucking-
owns
yeah,
out of the
UFC,
octagon.
Dana White.
Like if I'm the dude who owns UFC,
First of all, he wasn't that
Oh.
guy. It wasn't him at first. He bought it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm the dude who owns UFC, right, I don't want all of my matches to descend into a series of nut shots, like decisive nut shots.
No.
Well, first of all, if you are, you're the Gracies. So the Gracies are the ones that started it.
The nut
That
shots?
started you. No, they started UFC.
No. It wasn't that they started.
Yes,
it.
they did. They started Ultimate
They-
Fighting, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and then they sold it. It was the Gracie family that started it. Them and one other guy. It was them and another guy that went into it. As far as the UFC goes, that's
Gracie.
not saying Pride and all of the other things, but UFC, they were the ones that started it.
Yeah.
And eventually,
The Ultimate Fighting
Yeah.
Championship. And
from UFC
yes.
1 when it was a tournament style,
yeah.
and it was to display.
Nobody was used to the Brazilian
yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu,
Yeah, they created the Brazilian
Because-
Jiu-Jitsu, and
which it basically started out was as like some backyard motherfucking brawls and whatnot.
what did?
The UFC.
No, it didn't.
And
It was a tournament style. It was a
yes,
tournament
with
style
regulations.
with the only
Right.
regulation you had was no eye gouging. But like during
No
like
eye
UFC 1,
gouging,
UFC 2,
and obviously you can't fucking go for somebody's nuts just to make them submit.
yeah, you didn't typically see. I'm trying to think about
That
any of
was-
the ones I saw, but
right,
you
that's
would
the
see things like
unspoken.
Chemo, who's from this island.
Oh, dude, yeah, Chemo was a beast too.
He was a Hawaiian tank,
Mm.
bro.
Chemo,
Like,
does he have a last name or is it
you
just
just need to
Chemo?
type
Just-
Chemo UFC.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Bro, he's legend.
He's a legend.
He
he was
died
around.
way before
Oh my
his time,
goodness.
man.
Oh my goodness, this man is
Right.
I don't
scary.
think he's not dead.
I thought he passed away.
No,
53 years. He's
just,
still alive.
He's just old.
Oh.
He's just old. but nah, he fought Frank. He fought Ken Shamrock,
Yeah.
which was bullshit. Ken beat him. Like it was kind of in the beginning. He just kind of kneed him when they were like going back and forth. It was some
Right.
bullshit. Chemo
That's
should have won
another-
that fight.
That was
But,
another thing that people talk about, like with
But
this
Chemo
past.
Chemo fought Hoist Gracie, and that was one
Yeah.
of the crazy ones. Bro, I saw that fight, and Chemo was trying to come up, and Hoist pulled him back because Hoist had him in his guard, and no one even
Yeah.
knew how dangerous the guard was at
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah,
So like all this was for the Gracies to display what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was basically.
yeah.
And bro, he ripped Chemo's ponytail off. Like he had that, that fucking Hawaiian Samoan little thing.
The rat tail.
Yeah, bro. He fucking he tried to come up. He was like,
No.
whop! Pulled him back down, ripped it out, and then fucking submitted him.
Good
It's all
Lord.
fair game.
All fair game. That was
Right.
like UFC 3.
Wow.
UFC
Wow,
4.
it's so long. Wow.
So old, and then but he couldn't even continue because Chemo
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of his body. So he won that fight, but then he had to
Yeah.
he had to fucking forfeit the rest of the tournament.
Jeez.
It's like when Tyson,
Those are back in the day. Those were
it's like when
savage.
Tyson
savage
bit
times in the
Holyfield's
UFC.
ear.
I was just thinking about that. Like, I guess yanking someone's ponytail out isn't quite the effect, but it's pretty monstrous.
Yeah, but what Tyson
Check
did
this
was
out,
a
though.
coked up madman's pursuit, and
Holy
what
shit, is
Homeboy
that
did
the
was
rain?
within the rules. Yeah, that's the rain, bro. The
Good
sky just
Lord.
broke again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just broke again.
Yeah.
At least we don't get the back fade from all that whatever
It's
music
less.
or whatever.
It's
You'd
less.
think
It's just
the
drowned out
rain-
by the rain.
Yeah, you'd think
Yeah.
the rain would just interrupt that shit. but
Which is
nope.
funny that Isaiah found out that by trying to make things quieter, you just run a feed that has running water behind it, and it drowns everything else out, and it brings out the purity of what you're actually trying to do.
Well, that sounds nice.
That does sound way beyond the scope of what I could do.
Well, I'm still learning with all this shit.
We're all still learning, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm 47 years young, and
Oh, I thought you were like 57.
I'm close.
What a dick.
I'm 10 years from there, so.
I'm 37 years old.
Old.
Thank you.
See, we're
We're
10
different
years
people.
apart, and
Yeah.
Rob is still like 40 years behind us, man.
Not 40.
Bro, yeah. He's literally, he doesn't want, he's trying to do that
Yeah.
thing, like, yeah, I'm about to be 30. I'm like, motherfucker.
You're
Yeah.
about to be 30.
You are
Yeah.
30.
Yeah,
Like,
when are you- So,
you know what I mean?
when are you
Careful.
about to be 30?
Careful, man,
June.
because in 10 years,
June.
you're going to be looking for the
What
red
day?
convertible.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yes.
God, no.
You
Help me.
Here's what you do. Look in the mirror every day. Whatever age you are, get over it now. Because
Yeah.
everyone else is going to be over it before you do if you're
Yeah.
not careful.
Yeah.
Get over it and be like, I am this old. Yep, there's a wrinkle there. Deal with it because everyone else sees it. Or else you're going to be mad and then you're going to try to get the red car. You're going to try to fucking do the Mickey Rourke. You're going to have a
Compensating.
beard behind your ears trying to tuck all that shit back.
He's
What?
compensating.
Oh yeah. Mickey Rourke. You don't like his smile goes up to his ears now because he had his shit.
Well, I know.
Yank back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that what he did?
Have
Yes.
Can you
Yeah.
believe what the plastic
Yeah, had a
surgery
yank
did to
back,
that guy,
bro.
dude?
Yeah. He was.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's good thing
He
he's
looks-
got big arms. You know,
He
'cause
doesn't look like Mickey
he
fucking
doesn't look like
Rourke
a human.
anymore.
anymore,
Yeah.
bro.
It's fucking ridiculous.
He looked like like an old school swashbuckler before he, got all that. But didn't he get his ass kicked in the ring or something like that? He got real beat up, like his face got fucked up, and he had to get the plastic surgery.
Oh,
Did
please!
you ever
And Michael
see,
Jackson had that problem. Yeah, the problem he had, he just wanted to be white, and
Like we were
and
talking
Mickey Rourke's
about,
problem was he just wanted to be young.
he was born an albino.
No.
He was born black.
Yeah, he was fucking born
And
black.
he grew up to be a white woman.
What does that have to do with him putting 100 pounds of relaxer in his hair?
And he
It's
got
got nothing to
burnt
do
by
with his bleached
Pepsi. If
skin.
anybody
Why does his hair
remembers that.
look like a white person's?
It's that activator.
I
Talking
have
about Michael
no idea.
Jackson.
Yeah, I have no idea why Michael Jackson.
Remember
did
that
any of
movie,
I assume-
Because he wanted to be white.
It
Remember
And
that
guess
movie,
what?
I'm Gonna
That's
Get You
fine
Sucker?
if that's what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Please
it's
give
not
me
the
back
worst
my
thing in the world.
activator.
He's still giving to the kids. He's still, well, the good stuff he was doing for the kids, like in Africa and all that shit, all over the world, not the American ones where there's lawsuits and stuff.
I'll tell you what, man.
everywhere else. I don't care what he put in his hair. He was disturbed, obviously.
Obviously.
He was obviously a disturbed man, but he helped thousands and thousands of people, which we only found out after he was dead and people weren't making a buck off of, ripping him apart.
It's a shame.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Nothing I could have done about any of that.
Or any one of us, for that
Yeah.
matter. That's between
That's the reality
That's between
is-
the
is
Jackson.
that's the reality.
The reality is
man.
that's true, but it's also not.
Well, what can
Like,
I-
there's nothing that any one of us can do, but it is our collective thing that makes it all happen.
Yeah.
Like one person can talk about how shitty politicians are, but while everyone else is saying, "You better lie to me to get elected," we're going to be in the shit show.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the few say. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Michael. Like, the reason why that shit was so compelling is because everybody was watching it. It didn't matter. Like, a few people, like you said, there's nothing I could have done. Yeah, but when you got millions and millions and millions tuning in with their stupid ass opinions, then the show fucking continues.
Yeah.
We will rip Tiger Woods a fucking new asshole, even though he didn't do anything literally lawfully wrong.
He wrecked himself, is what he did.
Yeah, but that's between him and his old lady. It's got nothing to do with golf or
He didn't-
anything else.
He didn't
It has
hurt
to do with
anybody
anyone
but
else.
him.
Yeah.
And they had to bring in the jaws of life, and now
Bro,
he's
they
got a new
ripped-
ankle to go along with his new
Bro,
back.
they ripped him a new asshole.
Wait.
They changed that man's life.
So Tiger Woods got into an accident?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
got
Yeah,
into
that was-
an accident.
He was running away from his wife. She grabbed one of the 9 irons.
No, dude,
When
this
she
was
found out-
recent. This was recent. This was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, fuck. I
He
think I
wrecked
kinda heard
his
that.
SUV in California, 30 miles south of motherfucking downtown Los Angeles.
Doing what?
Driving.
Was he drunk?
Well, the sheriff's department is investigating that.
Is he?
So
Is he,
they said that
is he okay?
He's all right. He's already gone through his surgery. He broke his foot, right?
All right, so I found golf.
Yeah,
Digest.
look at that,
Let's
dude.
see. Damn.
Damn, yeah.
the
dude.
entire front of his van
Yeah.
is just smashed
That's
in.
his nice fucking Range Rover or what the fuck ever, right?
shit displayed on the.
Bro, yeah. This
That
was
is
like
no
3
good.
weeks ago. All right?
Says,
And this is
no good.
February
Yeah, that's-
24th. Oh, shit.
this is brand new. This isn't back when he lived in Florida, bro.
Oh, fuck, that's broken.
Right?
Okay.
This isn't the Florida incident between him and his ex-wife
Okay.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's a totally
This
different
is
car.
recent,
Shit.
Fred.
And now my mic.
So now
Fuck.
he's how old? 40.
I don't know. He's 97 years old in
No,
golf years. I
no,
don't know.
dude. He's 40 motherfucking 3 or some shit.
Jesus Christ. Let's see, as part of the procedure.
And now, at first, they were talking about the fact that, okay, did he display any, no, he didn't have any symptoms of being this or that. Whereas the first time he did it, he was, he was pilled up, right?
Yeah.
And now the sheriff's department, their initial statement said, okay, well, we're not going to charge him with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fact that, well, and now they have all these new videos and stuff like that because we're in a new day and age, and he's gonna drop the microphone.
Oh man.
Okay.
Anyway, so what is gonna happen with Tiger Woods' career? You gotta basically just,
I guess I could just fucking comedian it, bro.
there you go.
So,
Absolutely.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
You mean what? You haven't said anything, and you still talk about this Jesus person.
a lot of people talk about him, bro.
We know you
There's
grew
a
up
cross and everything that's representative of him and everything.
Southeastern Ohio.
Apparently, he was up on one of them things like a couple thousand years ago. I don't know. Or so the story goes.
You're almost there.
Should I pause it?
No,
man.
no.
Keep it
no,
going.
we're keeping this.
You can edit.
Because either all of it's going.
That's
on
the
or
great
none
thing
of it
about
is, bro.
podcasts
That's
is
how we're
because
doing
you can
this.
edit this shit, right?
We don't edit.
I don't like to edit.
You don't
I
edit.
mean, I like to.
Then that's
yeah.
even better because then the listeners just get to watch.
They get all the
They
crusties.
get to
bro.
watch us go through this shit.
They get all the crusties, my dude. They get all the shit.
Yep, this is my friend Todd. He's trying to fix the microphone, and I'm
He's
Michael
literally
Ball still,
taping
and,
it.
He's taping that bitch right up.
Robert, how you feeling right about now?
Yeah, bro,
About
we do our
anything
shit
you want to
real
talk
time.
about? You've been kind of silent this whole
I
time.
don't know. I'm
kinda
someone.
high.
Yeah, I'm pretty high.
We're all pretty high, but
I like to listen. I like to listen to what people talk
he's a
about.
listener.
Yeah, I'm a listener.
Are you? Don't
he's
you
a caring
say that all the
giver.
time.
He's a caring
Stop that. You're
nurturer.
high.
That
Right.
well, yeah.
I'm too
Oh, that's
stoned to
just-
speak.
It'll ooh wee yeah.
Ooh wee baby, ooh wee,
Yeah, I'll do it. Good
That'll
job.
do
ooh
it.
wee
That'll do it.
baby, ooh wee,
That'll do it a pinch.
ooh wee
I'll do it.
baby, ooh wee. Ooh wee
definitely
baby,
what
won't
are
you
you
let
doing?
me take me on a sea
This
cruise?
is not the Anna Nicole Smith special. You don't just
You don't
start
remember that
spouting
song?
shit. No.
You don't
Here's
remember
the
that
worst
song?
part of all that,
Let me
Todd.
take you on a sea cruise. And that was the line. It was like ooh wee baby, ooh wee baby, ooh wee, ooh wee baby, ooh
Oh
wee.
my god, I need to smoke
Ooh
more
wee
weed for this.
baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Yeah, that's like
Well,
an
guys,
old.
enjoy.
Look it up, man. It's an old
Fucking
like
enjoy.
I think a 50s. Damn it. One of those. What do they call that back in the day? Like a hip hop song or whatever. But
One of them
not
there.
a
One of them
doo
there.
wop. Yes, a doo wop song. Yes.
One of them there do-wop ditties.
And the name of the song is Sea Cruise. I forget the name of the artist, but yeah, it was,
We're getting marijuana.
we got phones here. Why don't I look it up on my?
Sea Cruise.
Yeah,
I have no idea, dude. I'm dying here.
you're dying on the vine, just like some grapes. Is that what you're saying?
Fucking
what?
Sea Cruise. Frankie Ford.
Yeah, that's the one. Play it.
I don't think I can while it's recording.
Well, then I'll do that.
Okay.
All right,
He's gonna be like you're gonna be like our Alex Jones.
Frankie Cruz.
Putting chemicals in the water. They're making the frickin' frog great.
Fucking Alex. You forgot that Alex.
Calm down.
Which I don't mind. I don't mind. As a matter of fact,
Frankie.
One of my
Ruiz
favorite
or
radio
Frankie
shows?
Cruz.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Opie was there. But a lot of times they just have like 7 people in the fucking studio, dude.
That sounds like chaos.
It sounds
What
like
was the
chaos,
name of
and,
the artist
except for
again?
when it was
Frankie
funny.
Ford.
Sometimes it was
Ford.
hilarious.
All right.
I can still hear the country music.
Me
I
too,
can
bro.
hear
Like
it,
it's.
too.
I mean, I guess that's like our back drop at this point. Our back drop at this point. I have no idea.
It makes me think of Grease.
I had Grease lightning.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No.
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
All right, that'll do it.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, interesting.
Also reminds me of the end of Casper for some reason.
Yeah, so I don't know how we got on that
No,
topic.
it was not. That was
Nonetheless, I'm still
Little
Michael
Richard.
Paul Brown, and my friend to my left is Todd.
He still sounds like CM Punk, but deeper.
I don't even know who that guy is.
It's fantastic.
CM Punk, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. It's like
Yeah.
Sal Mandini.
Oh, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
And then we went
Sal
into this whole
Mandini,
thing.
you want to wrestle?
So, yeah. Ken Shamrock, bad. Brock Lesnar,
Bringing
good.
it around
Bringing
town.
it around town. Brock Lesnar, a monster. And then CM Punk, a fucking disaster.
Oh, man.
Yeah. He as a matter of fact, his was so bad. The only thing he got out of it was respect for hanging in there and not just getting,
Totally
wiped out.
just
But then the
annihilated.
dude that fought him got fired because they were like, you were just beating up on him
Yeah.
and like you didn't take him out. Like, you're a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. So CM Punk got props. That dude got fired.
Wow.
And then now Punk is back in wrestling.
So didn't he try to do commentary?
He's kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard him do his commentary. Never
I
heard him do his
remember
commentary. But
the days of the Four Horsemen.
woo,
The WC.
Ric Flair. I just remember Ric Flair.
Ric Flair is a gangster. And
All night long.
And Arn Anderson, the Anderson brothers.
Okay.
And then who was the fourth? And yeah.
Sting?
No. He
Who
was
am I
his
thinking?
own
Which
separate
Sting?
entity.
The talking Sting?
We're
Or the-
talking
or the
W.
Crow Sting.
This
The one
was
that
the
doesn't
Crow
say
Sting.
yeah.
Or-
It
Yeah,
just
probably
keeps
the
rising
Crow
to
was
the
Sting.
head.
this the WCW or like the American Wrestling Association, the AWA, when the Four Horsemen
That's old.
first came to fruition, right?
Yeah.
Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, his brother, and
Lonnie.
yeah,
I don't know.
then
Lonnie.
this other cat.
Lonnie
I-
Anderson.
And wrestling fans are gonna hate me for not knowing this or trying to remember, but
I mean, I would consider myself
Still, yeah,
a
they-
pseudo wrestling fan.
I
couldn't
yeah.
do it from time to time.
watching. That's when
And I'm going to tell you right now, CM Punk,
Ric
the
Flair
guy you sound like,
was right before
best
all
talkers
the
ever. Go ahead,
wardrobe
sorry.
and all that, right? It was just genuine, great fucking wrestling because of the fact that as a kid I would watch this shit on the TV before, right, when you were the remote
yeah,
and
yes,
you were going off the top turnbuckle on the arm of the couch
right,
onto the couch
Yeah.
to drop the elbow and watching all this happen.
oh my
Right,
God.
the beginnings of wrestling.
yeah. But the
Right.
thing is, when you think about it, they weren't that good.
You know, but
But the pageantry, bro.
nobody knew that it was
Yeah, the way they did it was
how it was
amazing, bro.
scripted.
Yeah,
Right, that was like the original reality TV
Yeah.
show because
Kinda,
of the
yeah.
fact that nobody knew that this stuff was scripted.
straight up fake.
People will fight against you about that too.
To
you
this
know,
day.
when you
To
make
this
that
day,
statement.
and you want to know something? It's fake. But if you think they don't have real problems in there,
man.
like there's people that are really
Oh, it
mad at
might-
each other.
It might be fake, but the injuries are real.
The injuries are real, and sometimes like the back and forth, they were like, "Hey, why don't you back off?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't back off, you might
Yeah.
get popped for real.
Which was funny because of the fact that you bring that up.
Stone
Shaquille
Cold has a
O'Neal
couple stories about that.
made his debut with the WWE or whatever.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't see that one.
Look that up.
I do. I
Shaquille O'Neal
heard about it.
And anyway, he got body slammed out of the ring. Right? They do that maneuver where they're in the ring and then all of a sudden they're outside of the ring and there's tables involved. Shaquille
over the
right
rope?
there. Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Over the top
Right.
rope.
Shaquille O'Neal, right? There he is coming up and gives him a wallop and the next thing,
Who's the
here
girl?
it comes. Boom!
Wee.
Is that
Yeah,
Dolph?
oh, wee baby,
It
yeah.
looks like Dolph.
And at the same time, it looks
that's
like the
a
guy's whispering
girl?
in his ear, "Are you okay?
Jesus.
Are you okay?
Okay, I'm gonna watch
I didn't
this
hurt
match
you,
later.
did I?
First of
Please
all,
tell me I didn't
who's
hurt
that
you."
woman?
Exactly. Who in the hell is this? I don't know who the woman is. I'm just making a point about the
Like,
fact
Jesus Christ!
that
Pow, pow.
Shaquille O'Neal and this guy, right?
Jesus.
And at the same time, you saw it when the guy was on top of him and next to his head. You're thinking, is he whispering in Shaquille O'Neal's
Are you
ear?
okay?
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. You
Yeah.
did it.
He definitely
You know
is.
what? You sold it so well.
First of all,
now I'm gonna get up off the top of you.
definitely is. First of all, he
Right.
said probably, "You okay, bro? You okay?"
Yeah.
It's Dolph Ziggler, so he's gonna be like, "You okay, bro? You okay?
Yeah.
You okay,
Yeah.
bro? You fucking killed it, man. You killed it, bro.
Fucking A.
Fuck yeah, bro. You good? You
You
good?"
just got us like fucking 20 more million fans.
He's down there fucking giving him the pep talk right now.
Exactly.
It's just like I can't feel my foot.
I need some icy hot.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Give me some gold bone.
You got some gold bond, icy hot. Tell my boy Kobe I love him.
Call Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Emergency contact.
Cat Williams is my emergency
Fucking Shaq,
contact.
what is he doing with his big ass old
Big ass
body?
I think-
everything.
You know what? I think that is fabulous.
I think it's
Because
fabulous too, but he's going to be
Shaquille
hurt in a
has-
few years.
I know. Well, you know what, man?
That's the Undertaker, how fabulous it is right now.
Oh fuck!
Having everything sewed
Or
together
how about,
throughout your 7-foot body. That's not
Jeez.
fabulous.
Man.
That
Or Nick
hurts.
Foley for that, or Mick Foley. I'm
Nick
sorry.
Foley, yeah. But the thing is, bro, there's so much extra
He was
inches.
the originator of hardcore, man.
Mr. Sacco.
Mick
Foley.
Foley.
That was
Yeah,
Mick Foley.
that was
Yeah.
Mick
First
Foley.
of all, I agree, kind of.
Yeah,
no,
he was pretty
dude,
crazy.
he
dude.
was always the one that
crazy,
wanted to
but
do
who-
the cage matches
But you
with
gotta
pins
tell me
and
where
nails.
was Sabu during that time?
Is it probably in the same spot?
He was in a smaller arena. He just wasn't
Yeah.
in his, but he's just as old as Mick Foley.
No shit,
if
dude.
not older.
Hey, I remember the Iron
terrors,
Sheik
bro,
doing that
The
kind
Iron
of
Sheik,
shit.
those monsters that
Bro.
used to barbed wire, bro.
Yeah.
Like they look like fucking
Yeah.
melted plastic.
Yeah.
Just
They look
getting
like Mickey
shit
Rourke.
all just
Yeah.
yeah. Except for they got to,
Except they
Early
earned it.
plastic.
yeah, they
surgery.
earned that shit, bro. Well, I mean, he earned it too,
Wow.
acting,
Yeah.
I suppose, but
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I love Mickey Rourke.
I love him.
It was
Still, yeah.
weird because I saw a Mickey Rourke movie once. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was like this old Western thing. It was like the most, basic old Western movie you ever saw, but it had like the dude from Scrubs in it. It had Mickey Rourke, and he looked like a young swashbuckling pirate motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he was handsome. He was really handsome. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
God damn, that's Mickey Rourke. And then you
Yeah.
look at him now where he's Mr. Melt, and I'm just like, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it
he can
happens,
still-
What happened to you, bro?
And he
Life
can still act
and
his
gravity.
ass. Like,
well, no doubt.
stupidity.
However, like I said,
Plastic surgery.
man, I remember old movies, right? 9.5 weeks for that matter, right? And it was like a young Mickey Rourke what was it? Mean Streets, I think he was also in
yeah,
back in the day with Harvey Keitel.
damn.
And
Harvey Keitel.
yeah. And now you see Mickey Rourke and it's like the voice sounds the same,
But the face
but
is
you
Oh my god,
bro,
Bro,
you look like
speaking
the
of-
fucking wax man.
in the
dude.
microwave for too long.
Speaking of,
I'm not trying to
Coming
take
to
away
America.
because of the
Oh.
same. Hey, have you seen Sammy Sosa's plastic surgery lately?
I
wanna
don't
know what
let's
happened
not
to
talk
Sammy
about
Sosa.
it.
Yeah, man.
I don't
care.
even know, and I don't want to get depressed. So
I
let's
don't
not.
remember who
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa is anymore, and I'd rather keep it that way.
Girl, the
Very
one,
well.
and then the two, and then the three.
Yeah,
Was he the steroids man? Was he steroids
him
man?
and Mark McGuire battling
Yeah.
back and forth that year for
Yeah.
the
The
most
home run
home
title or
runs in
whatever.
a season.
Yeah.
But
And
basically,
Barry Bonds just
you know
came
what
in
they
and
did?
headbutted that shit right out of the arena.
You know what they did? Between the both of them, they put up 140 home runs between two people.
That's a lot. That's ridiculous. That's insane.
Yeah,
Do steroids really help you that much? What's the average now for? Well, who has
No,
the?
they don't.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what helps you? All of it. Not just the steroids, bro. It's the hand-eye coordination.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fucking timing. It's everything
Right.
that goes with it.
All right. So
Steroids
who's?
just gives those monsters an extra boost,
Yeah.
and it also shrinks your testicles.
now use that lighter.
Yes.
Thank you.
So who? Well, okay, hold on.
So
we're
who
talking
what?
about- we were going to talk about Coming to America, but put a pin in that. Who's got? Well, what is the most home runs last season? Like, who had the most home runs?
I don't even.
Well,
think, I
it
don't
was
think
a
that's-
shortened season, so it doesn't really matter in my
Okay.
opinion because there wasn't 162 games like there should be.
All right,
Right.
so the last 162 game season, who had the most home runs?
In one, wow, 2019 we're talking.
Uh,
Most home runs in the season. Was that Pete Alonso?
I have no idea, bro. I don't watch baseball.
I
how
think
many
it
do
was.
you have?
Or was that 18 that was his rookie year? I don't know. You'd have to.
I don't care.
We'd
that
probably
much.
have to use the old Google for
Yeah,
that
I know,
one.
right? Google's good for that.
Anyways,
well, that would be
single-handedly, allegedly, home runs in a season single-handedly was
Barry Bonds.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even like to bring it up. First of all, because he's black, and I don't like to talk about anyone black that has broken any records because it's always going to be controversial, no matter what.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
It just was
Any-
steroids wasn't an issue for Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa. It was only an issue when Barry Bonds started breaking records. That's
So-
all I'm going to say.
Okay,
sucks.
getting off of that. Let's go back to the issue at hand. Strikeouts and home runs in a year. Let's talk about that instead of just individual, right? Because any individual nowadays, if you are going to get a batting title, right, you're going to have at least 50 home runs, 100 RBIs,
50 or 15?
50.
50. Okay.
50.
Okay.
5-0.
50 home
Okay.
runs, 100 RBIs, right? And what's the other part of the Triple Crown? Anyway, you're a batting
Hot dogs per
title.
seat?
Say again?
I don't know. Hot dogs per seat sold? I have
No.
idea.
Yeah. How many children are eating hot dogs and adults?
How much
Right.
merch you can sell?
Yeah. Point being is, let's, right,
Mike.
MVP for the season, right? The
Okay.
slugging title. So individually, it's going to be, that's the stipulation.
Okay.
It's
Because in the natural day, teams are putting up a lot of home runs. In 1 year, 2019, there was 6,600 home runs hit that year.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there was over 11,000 strikeouts.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand, bro. Just like, well, no one, I want to say no one watches tennis, but I want to say you guys don't. But like over time,
Pete Sampras.
when you Pete Sampras.
That's all I remember
Fucking
is from
A,
talking
Pistol
to you.
Pete.
Old Johnny McEnroe.
That's all I know about tennis.
He
Is
could not
this guy
be
talking
out.
about Pete Sampras.
It could not. That was not out. That's John McEnroe.
Jimmy Connor and McEnroe.
Yo, Jimmy Connor, bro, fucking Jimmy Connor.
Throwing
Hey,
his
why
racket
don't you kiss me
everywhere.
first?
Yeah.
He said to the fucking chair umpire.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
you know, kiss you before you fuck me in the ass, you bastard. But
At least, yeah.
which could
kiss
have
me
gotten
before you-
him a warning, but
Fucking
because he
pile
was
driver.
right, I don't think he got anything. Right?
Nah, he was the ref was just laughing too much.
Everyone was just like, whoa.
Well, was
But,
this at Wimbledon?
But no, this is like the U.S. Open probably.
Oh,
which,
okay,
Which,
then,
which
yeah.
is where they get ghetto.
Right there in New York, bro.
Yeah, but my point is they're going to get better. So like, if everyone could just ace in a tennis match, that is what they would do. They wouldn't waste their time grinding from the fucking
Right,
baseline.
just
Give me
like-
the easy fucking point. You know, fucking 15,
Just like
30,
if
45.
everybody could step
game.
up to the plate
and make
hit
and do a home
run.
run. So what do you think they're going to be trying to do? Everyone is looking at homers, perfecting that shit. That's what you do over time. You upgrade over time. So home
and
runs are going
right
to
now-
increase on average. You know, fucking
Think
all
the-
of these things are going to increase.
The
Just
game
like the
has
speed
changed
track
substantially
increases
because
over
of
time.
the fact of video.
Yeah, you can.
Right? Because you can review yourself.
Exactly. You can review everyone else. You can review
Absolutely.
everything that every other
Right?
great has ever done.
Whereas back in when this whole thing started, along with tennis as well, right? You didn't get to go into the motherfucking dugout, into some room to watch your at bat.
No.
Yeah.
No,
You were
no,
just
about
a
everyone else
natural-
talking about,
tablets
yeah.
in every hand.
You were
now.
just exactly. You were
Yeah.
just a natural born player.
Bro, and that,
Right.
and then if they even talked
And
about it, it was
if
a
you
war story
knew-
about the game. You know, it was
If you
everyone's
knew
own
within
take.
yourself that you were fucking up,
Yeah,
then you knew you had to make your own certain adjustments. And if there was somebody else, right, to help you say, "Oh, I noticed this about your swing,"
Yeah.
let's try to do this to correct it. That way, your contact is a lot better.
yeah. But there was a lot less
Right.
of that, a lot more war stories.
Yeah,
This happened out there. You should do this and this.
Yeah.
Where you can't just go back and look at the video like, well, it actually wasn't that bad, you know.
Yeah.
But maybe if I just do this and a little bit of this,
yeah,
now you can actually see all that stuff.
yeah.
Plus, you have your people that are critiquing,
You know,
Yeah.
and all that.
like
So-
as
But that's how
It's
it was
just-
back
yeah,
in
but
the day.
that's the
was-
evolution
It
of the
was
game.
you
That's the evolution of
and
everything.
maybe a couple other guys that were on your team, of course,
yeah,
that were like, "No, man, you just make this one little
adjustment and do
Right.
this.
You had your own team of advisors because you were on a team. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you were a tennis player or a golfer, all you had was like yourself or
Well,
the
you had your
person
coach
that
still.
taught you.
Yeah,
Right.
You had your coach.
Yeah.
but like it's that, and then it's war stories.
There-
You know,
yeah.
it's everything. You know,
back in-
what everyone saw in the match that was larger than life.
Going
You know
back
what
to
I mean?
hot
It has
dogs.
really
Oh, I
nothing to do-
remember when Frankfurters just cost us a nickel.
Well, maybe a little, kind of like that. But you're trying to tell them and help them, but really you're just
No.
making this huge
No.
thing. You know, but like once again, evolution of sports. Evolution of everything.
Wow.
That helps.
Hey,
That-
vitamins
that-
and
but
food,
yeah.
right? How you
and
eat.
the steroids are better
Or-
too. But like
They're harder
there's
to
Especially if you have colitis or
but the
stuff
thing
like
is,
that.
we were talking about this a little bit before we got on. Like everything now is what you see on TV. You know, before it was what you made of it, what you thought.
what you saw
You
in
know,
person.
basically now, like how many movies are just rehashes? You know.
Word.
Like I was like, oh, that movie's great. The fucking Last House on the Left. Come
Pretty
to
much-
find out, oh, that movie. You know, that's a remake of something.
pretty much any rom-com that you see now.
Anything, bro. Any horror movie. Any like Troy. That was a remake of Troy. Fucking Last House on the Left was a remake of Last House on the Left.
Wow.
Same thing with I hope they serve beer in hell. Something that most people I talk to haven't even seen was a remake of a movie in the 70s or like around that time. Like by the way, crazy.
So it's
crazy movie.
plagiarism.
No, it's not plagiarism. I mean, it's art, but it's rehashed art.
No, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? There's subtle differences.
How many-
but how many original thoughts?
How many times can you franchise the same movie with the same premise and
We're going to
same
find
ending?
out.
Well, yeah,
as
no,
long as
that's-
we're alive,
No,
we're going to
because
find out
of the
because
fact
we
that
keep
we've
doing
been
it over
watching
and over
it with,
again.
for instance, the greatest standing, I won't say series, I would just say the greatest, longest running is Fast and Furious.
I wasn't expecting that one.
My
But he's
Jesus.
got a point.
You know what you do, and I remember because I
Think about that.
graduated.
No, he's got a
Think
point.
about that.
we graduated. I
Man-
remember
man
going over
speaks
to
some
my
sense.
friend's
Think
place. I remember
about
going over to my
that.
friend's place. That was in 2000.
Are we on Fast and Furious
this is like
11
Fast
or some
17
shit,
right
dude?
now, bro?
Come
like,
on.
If you want to talk about all of the side Fast and Furious stuff,
Exactly.
which is just
We-
like
we
Hobbs
should
and
be
Shaw,
on,
to be
what,
honest
like
with you.
15?
It's like 11.
It
or
looks
12.
like we're up to
It's like 15, bro. No
11.
shit.
It's 12.
10 or 11.
Because
I
Hobbs and
said
Shaw,
12 to
they
begin
use-
with.
yeah,
I don't
right,
even
yeah.
know.
You were right.
9. We're
Right
up to
there.
9. I think.
No.
Whatever.
It says-
Bro.
And there's more to
There's
be
gotta be more than
continued.
nine.
There's gonna
bro.
be more. Well, yeah, it says I guess the main fat whatever.
Right.
The main one.
Yeah, it says
There is
Are they
other.
including like Hobbs and Shaw? Because that's,
Even
Okay.
Star Wars
Let's
doesn't
dig
have
into
that
this
title.
bitch.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Let's dig. Okay,
I don't know. That Star Wars has a lot of moving parts. when
certainly
you
Hey.
want to get into it,
I'm talking
Haven't we had this
far
conversation
as
before?
under the same people that started it from
So
till now.
from the
okay,
looks
well
of
they
it,
haven't had a chance to die yet, but that's not
Hey,
fair.
Lucas sold his shit.
If you want
right?
to, okay, first of all, did you watch Star Wars or Star Trek? Because if you haven't, then you cannot participate.
I
in this
remember
fight.
watching Star Wars
Okay,
on a old dial TV in the basement of the house that we lived in motherfucking Lincoln, Nebraska. And they also had the option for you to dial in on the radio so you could get the first original surround sound effect
yeah.
from episode, what was that at the time?
4.
No.
Episode 4 at the time.
Episode
Yes.
4, yes.
At the time.
What
It was
we
episode
thought-
1 at the time.
What we thought was
the
the,
only thing.
beginning. No, that's the funny part about
Isn't,
Star
didn't
Wars.
they call it episode 4 from
It
the
was
beginning?
yes. Episode 4 was the prequel.
And then he's like, "Hey, wait 30 years for me to make these prequels."
The first
Which
3.
is- no.
Yeah.
That's not
Right?
what happened.
It wasn't in right.
was supposed to be the one movie.
When we were growing up, we watched episode 4, 5, and 6. Right. We
1,
got
2,
to
and
see.
3.
We got to see the prequel.
Yeah.
Is how it all worked out.
Yeah, but that's
Be-
bullshit. It was
we
the
watched
original thing.
motherfucking Empire Strikes Back, Return
Star
of
Wars,
the-
Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi.
exactly.
Uh,
And then
But I
it
didn't-
turns
actually, I
out,
didn't do
oh
all
wait,
that.
episode 1 came out, and then we got to know who Anakin,
and I didn't watch that either.
Anakin Skywalker was,
And I didn't watch
and this
episode 2.
motherfucking asshole.
You want to know
called
where I came in?
Jar Jar Binks.
I came in on
Remember
episode.
that fucking stupid fuck,
I
dude?
came in on episode
Yeah.
3.
I wanted to kill Jar Jar Binks, man.
I always
Abanoba is how he
I
sounded.
subscribe to the theory that
And I
Jar Jar
love
Binks-
That sounds like a
Albert.
buck. Sounds
And
like
I
a buck
love
dancing
Fat
fucking
Albert,
yeah.
dude.
God.
Yeah, he sounds like the good old slavery, man.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
You just needed the fucking music to
man.
go along with that bug dancing nigga.
Oh,
Sorry. Did I say
glad
that?
I didn't say that.
Pardon my French.
I'd be
Sorry, pardon my
I'd
American.
be kicked off this show immediately.
No, not this show.
Not this show.
Not this show. You'd be welcomed,
Ah,
sir. Not this show.
well, maybe later. However,
Well,
Yeah, but don't just feed. You can't just
No,
say them. Just like,
I-
hey, marshmallows, nigga.
it has the
Fucking-
no.
you have to,
it's-
there has to be context.
It's not like I'm going to say it that way, like a demand,
Yeah.
right?
Clean my shoes.
Look here.
Can't do that. Then you
ass
be.
kick.
Then you yeah.
Look here.
so it says that the Fast and Furious, the
Franchise.
9th one is coming out this year, and they've already got 2 more coming like down the pipes, and
Yeah.
then there are 1, 2, 3 spin-off films, some short films,
Yeah.
a television series.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
you can't
And,
also. That's not fair too because
Paul Walker,
they
man.
have a lot more to work
Right.
with.
And Paul Walker.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I know he is. We all know he's
I
dead.
know.
Even our listeners that aren't listening know he's dead.
Yeah, the listeners that we do not have. By the way,
Yeah.
the consistent.
Either
like,
way,
our
he
friends
helped
and
build
family.
that franchise also.
Yes.
Right? And
yeah.
what did he do?
He
He
James Dean
died fast and furious, bro. Actually,
In
he
the
wasn't.
passenger seat.
I know that.
As he was fucking breathing out, he'd just be like, "Well, this is just stupid."
right.
not
you
even. I'm riding
Like right
bitch.
before
I would like to
I'm riding
die.
bitch, and I go out
Right.
like, "This is fucking."
I'm riding bitch, and I've been
This is the way
driving.
for the Fast and the Furious.
Right.
We're gonna go out
He would have much rather have died
in the driver's seat,
exactly,
Yeah.
not riding
being his own
bitch.
fool, not being someone else's.
Right. And I know why you laughed when that bitch statement came up about this.
What?
What's that?
Riding bitch?
Yeah,
Because it's funny.
It is funny.
yeah. It's
funny.
funny,
I mean, it
that
sucks that he's
you
dead.
should have been in the driver's seat, but your buddy was driving you, and you're riding bitch. And
Too fast, too furious.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
drive fast, take chances.
I mean, like, you know, the
I love
jokes have
driving.
been made.
Riding the
since
passenger
day the
side
man
when
died.
someone else is driving fast, die
Yeah.
before your time. Sorry.
That's why I don't like having passengers when I drive fast and furious.
I'd just rather not drive fast or furious. I'd rather drive
I-
like an
I
old
can't
lady,
help it.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help it.
That's also fair.
Yep, there it goes again. He's getting all sideways again. I'm Michael Paul Brown, and my friend to my left is Todd. And
And I've had
Robert is directing the shit. So
I wouldn't say directing. Directing. This
Well,
is bad.
you're
Yeah,
at
you're
least
just sitting
leading
in
the
the
charge. You're supposed to be in charge of us. And
No, he's not. He's just sitting
watching.
in the chair.
I know. Look at him over there, all tired, and then gets giggly all of a sudden.
Well, no, I'm still annoyed because now
About
it's,
what?
it's fucking hip hop music in the radio.
Well,
drives me nuts.
And
man.
my
Feedback.
microphone.
all
It's
that.
falling apart.
Yeah.
This
And
is the
he
problem.
looks reluctant to hold it up.
Yeah.
He's already put electrical tape on it.
Yeah, I'm very annoyed right now.
Yeah.
This fucking microphone.
Well, you know what they say. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Yes.
It depends. I mean,
I've heard
Oh, it
people say that
depends.
before.
No pun intended. This part of the show is produced
Oh,
by...
depends.
Oh, I don't know. Something R.
Okay.
Kelly.
Something
I'm gonna...
Donald
Oh,
Trump.
Yeah.
I want
Also-
to piss on you. Have you ever
want
had
to
the
piss
sudden
on you.
urge
Piss
to
on you.
piss on somebody?
No.
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 So one time, was at my friend's house.
You ever had this urge to piss on somebody? So,
And my friend Nick, we'll just go with that. I spent the night over there, and he's one of those people where all of a sudden he just gets up, and wherever he wants to go to the bathroom, he's just going to go to the bathroom.
Is it like fully conscious or is he sleepwalking?
He's like, yeah, it's sleepwalking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it's under.
Right.
If he's like, I feel like, you know what? Maybe I think your friend was just a sicko and was pretending to be sleepwalking and he just likes to piss. So he gets off on it.
One would think, but no, it isn't just me that he's pissed on.
Yeah.
He's pissed on a number
That's
of
what
other
I'm
people.
saying, dude.
Right.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
a pisser.
He's a pisser, right? He gets up while he's asleep, right? Does the sleepwalk thing and thinks that the fucking closet is the bathroom and
Oh, okay.
all that kind of shit.
I mean,
Which I thought was
yeah.
kind of funny because
know.
of the fact that
when
when we passed out, he was on the couch in the living room and I was just there to stay the night on the living room floor. So he gets up and I guess he thinks I'm just some dark spot or whatever that he thinks is the closet that he normally pisses in, and he starts pissing on me and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I'm in a house and it's raining and I look up and this was
raining.
this goes back to would you ever punch somebody in the balls? And that's exactly what I did.
In that particular situation,
You have every right
I
as
was
a matter
like,
of fact.
Nick, what the fuck? And I punched him right in his cock, dude. And
Woke up then.
he finished his piss everywhere else.
it's got everywhere.
But on me.
it was on the coffee table. It was on the
It's like
veranda.
on the
fucking
ceiling.
Nick,
It was on his
bro,
grandma's
what the
ashes. What
fuck,
the
Oh my
bro?
god.
And
He wasn't even in the house.
which was so funny at the same time. After that happened, he kind of made like an ouch sound.
Ouch.
And then laid back down on the couch and went right back to sleep.
Woke up with a sore dick. What the
Did
fuck?
I get laid last night?
Yeah. Who was I getting it on with? My nuts hurt. No, you fucking stupid shit.
Oh man.
Do you want another shot of whiskey and a beer to go with that?
Get him a fucking diaper.
That's what we thought, but even that doesn't help because it'll pull him
Pull
down.
him down. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I gotta get it out.
Chastity belt. Someone brought up chastity belt earlier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Never-
What does that
why
mean?
would you ever do that? to
No,
somebody?
I don't know why someone would do that. It's weird.
It would just,
Archaic.
it seems like it
Medieval.
would be smelly too. But then
Yeah.
again, I guess
How do you
everything was
piss with that?
smelly
Like, yeah, probably.
back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I
Why
mean,
would you
diapers
put-
and babies, I guess they just figured.
What did they actually? I know you're trying to protect something with a chastity belt, right?
A vagina.
Pussy.
Right. I get it.
Virginity.
What was the other one where it was like the iron cock or something that they would put around men because they
A
were being too
mastity belt?
promiscuous?
I don't know.
Right.
I guess it.
And it was
it's along the
basically
same lines. Yeah, they lock and keep your cock.
And it was like a cast iron tube, right?
Oh boy.
and then they would strap it around you. You put your fucking cock in it.
Were they form fitted or?
No, it was
it was
right. It was just universal. It was like it didn't matter.
Definitely room to grow. Like who made it? Like who was this model after? Is what I.
And it was like a form of punishment.
Because that doesn't seem like.
And
I'm just saying, in the African tribes, they'd be like, "This isn't a good idea. There's too many of us.
Well,
we don't know
in African tribes, they didn't know how to make iron. They just used.
We're not going
bows
with
and
reality
arrows. Oh, we're going still. Are we still living in fantasy land right now?
Yeah, this is fantasy land. This is all bullshit.
I'm Michael P. and that's Todd, and he lives in a fantasy world.
We're all living in some sort of fantasy world.
Well,
my
or voices in your head.
My point would be, which there is no point.
Life is just a fantasy.
What I was basically saying is, was this modeled after like your classic European?
Who was the name of the
Who was this modeled after your classic European? Was it modeled after a Chinaman?
Life is just a fantasy.
Or was it modeled after, was there room for growth? Was there room for error? Or were there people just going, like if they got excited and saw.
Are we talking about the gods must be crazy kind of?
No, I'm talking about if you had your dick in a fucking cylindrical thing and you got excited, was there room for that shit to fucking grow? Is what I'm saying.
Let's say that thing is built,
I would think.
I would think.
Okay.
I would think leave that off.
It's a basic 6-inch cylinder.
That's not enough
for whoever. I don't know. Right.
Well, the idea I think was that
it was a form of
if you got a hard on, it would choke your cock out. You know what I mean? I think
that was your dick would curve back.
All right. What? So you're not going to get a hard on? No.
So if you have a fucking 7-inch cock limp, right? If you have a 7-inch cock limp, right, and then they put your fucking cock into this binder that's only 6 inches long. And then you get a hard on.
First of all,
it's gonna come back on you.
First of all,
and then you're gonna scream probably bloody murder. Going,
they wouldn't do that.
What the fuck? I got a hard on, and it's bending back towards me.
You wouldn't say that. You would just go. That's all you'd be doing. You wouldn't be able to say words with your dick being slammed into metal. Oh,
probably be cold.
Doesn't matter. It'd be painful.
It's like binding a foot.
Well, I don't know.
How was I binding your dick?
Aren't there dudes?
That's different than binding a foot.
Aren't there dudes who wear like cock rings and shit?
Your foot doesn't grow.
But you have to put that. You have to put the cock ring on.
Not like your dick does.
You have to put the cock ring on before you get hard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Right, because it is what it does is it binds to keep the blood in the cock.
Keep it going.
To keep it hard.
Word.
Right.
Interesting.
This is old school shit, bro. This
is medieval.
No, it's not medieval. Because
well, you're just talking
it's
about
not medieval
the
because what is more medieval that fucking people are
what is more medieval than cock
willing
rings?
To fucking use a cock ring or take drugs to get your cock hard?
Yes.
Was that medieval?
No.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that was.
So you guys are saying that your cocks are worthless and you're going to take drugs to get it hard again?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Because I don't know about you. I don't need to do any of that.
Fantastic.
However, there is a difference between the good whiskey dick and whiskey dick.
Okay. So.
Because the good whiskey dick, you can fuck for hours.
Oh.
Right? But when you got...
that was called ecstasy, but sure.
Ecstasy? No. What are you talking about, man? We're talking natural shit here. You don't need... We're talking just naturally...
But ecstasy is all natural chemicals.
When you're drinking, not taking drugs.
Okay.
All right? As much as you want to take drugs right now. And I hope you don't want to do any ecstasy with 2 other guys in the room.
First of all,
point being,
that doesn't all it has to be. It's not always
when
just
you
about
have
that.
when you there's 2 terms of whiskey dick, right?
Yeah.
There's the good whiskey dick, and then there's I can't get it up whiskey dick.
Yeah.
right?
Yes, the traditional whiskey dick.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Well,
What do you think of?
what is traditional?
The one that everyone thinks
I'll-
of when you say whiskey
every
dick. I have
time-
whiskey dick.
For the most part, when I get whiskey dick, ladies, you better watch the fuck out because I got a hammer and I'm gonna throw it at that nail that you're giving it to me. Right?
Got a hammer, I'm gonna throw it at that hole.
Exactly.
Hey, Mike, did you know they made a sequel to Coming to America?
We were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't. It kind of sucked ass.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. You'll watch it and be like, wow, that sucked ass.
Well, you can't
mean, it
get
has
anything past the PC Nation
I know.
without it being chopped up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And
Well,
fucking
you know,
looking like
we're
just
also talking about a person
Piece of chewed up
that,
liver. After
he's
fucking,
done a
his efforts
lot
finished.
in between that time from the original
Oh yeah.
to now.
Oh yeah.
He's done a lot of kids movies.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
He
at
wanted
the
to be
same
Eddie
time,
Murphy,
the
bro.
parents that know about Eddie Murphy's original
Like
Dirty
Delirious.
Mouth,
Yeah.
right?
But there were just
Beverly Hills
And
Cop.
he decided to go with kids movies and all that.
Ice Cube.
And he's not respected in the same fact as, you know, being the loud, belligerent fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Fuck you, Eddie.
What have
I want the house. I want the house, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, but
that plays into it, and it's unfortunate.
it is
Well,
unfortunate. Well,
he
there were
did
so
Is
seem
it
many
like he was
really?
cringing, bro.
Actually, I take
Yeah,
that back.
cringing.
Is it really unfortunate? Because this guy,
Yes, it's unfortunate.
It is
because
very
they made
unfortunate.
a sequel to a great movie that's just god awful.
it's
there were so many
unfortunate
parts.
in the fact that Eddie Murphy didn't stick to his guns,
Well,
right? And put in between Child's movies his fucking really good dirty shit,
yeah.
right? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What isn't unfortunate is because this guy is fucking worth billions of dollars, bro.
No.
And his brother, Charlie, rest in soul, right? I love that guy,
He
dude.
was funny.
I love
Funny
Eddie
dude.
Murphy also,
Yeah.
right? We love them both.
Both legends.
However, Eddie didn't do both at the same time what he should have, right? He decided to make movies with kids and
Well, yeah.
Well, that's where the
And-
money went.
Yeah.
hey,
I mean,
That's where the
look,
money is.
at the same time, not that he's not a respected,
Oh, he's funny. He's
Right.
still funny.
Most of
he's
this
still
stuff,
funny
most
as
of it's
shit.
respectable
But
stuff
a
that
lot of
came
people,
earlier
a
in
lot
his
of
career.
people at the same time are still going, Eddie, when are you gonna bring back that dirty shit,
Yeah.
man? When are you gonna get Charlie Murphy on us, man?
Yeah.
Right?
And this is a classic case, bro. Like, because that kid that
So
was
I
basically
kicked him
playing,
in the ding ding.
the kid that was basically playing Eddie, like the new Eddie in this movie, bro.
Oh,
it was,
his, yeah. So the
he's first of all, he's not going to be shit, and if he is, I'm sad. I'm
He
sorry.
wasn't funny.
I'm sorry, kid. Look, personal
Hey.
opinion. Like, I hope you're probably a good brother, or and maybe a good son.
A good human, whatever.
But like,
a good
oh my
actor,
god,
you ain't.
bro, funny. You are not.
Not
you know what I'm
funny.
saying? Like,
I'm
not
gonna
during the
come it.
movie, bro. He was cringing harder during the outtakes when the dude was trying to be funny. It was horrendous.
Yeah, there were so many parts of that movie where it looked like Eddie Murphy was in pain.
like he was like he needs
I
to
want
take a
to
mean
I want
diarrhea
to take
shit.
it to the limit, but I can't because I'm
Or
restricted due to the fact that
Not only that, I just want to call this foolish
Yeah.
horseshit out,
this is
but I can't.
right.
Because the reason why
And
they're doing
maybe
this is because
even-
it's PC already, and it would upset the fucking whatever PC group.
dude, maybe
this
even
particular
fucking
skit would upset.
James motherfucking almost wasn't thinking the same thing, man. Right? Old good
that?
times, James almost.
Oh, Kunta.
right?
Yeah, he played Kunta.
Oh, okay.
In
And
Prince.
on good right, fuck. Even James almost probably cringed making that movie too.
Guaranteed,
He's like
bro.
fucking because
he's old as
I've-
fuck. You got to know he came
I've
up
been
in the old times.
and
like,
he's been in a lot of other great movies also, and just been the same. Like, I'm gonna say this shit, and if you don't like it, fuck you, motherfucker.
yeah,
Right?
I never really knew him as that. I just
And-
know him as Kunta and the Good Times dude. Never really seen him do much else. And
No,
playing
he's
Lisa's
been
dad,
in-
where he was kind of a buck dancer at first, and then kind of gained a little bit of respect at the end.
Dude.
The only respectable thing I've ever seen
Either
him in
way.
really is Kunta.
Point being is
'Cause he got his
the
switch ups
fact
off.
that when are we gonna see the good dirty
Eddie.
Murphy again,
Yeah.
right? And pay homage to his fucking brother, man, and be like, you know what? I'm gonna get real niggerish and pay homage to my fucking late brother, motherfucking Charlie Murphy.
He's not going to do that. Yeah, I mean, maybe, who knows what goes on in anyone's head. But here's the thing. Like, the dude, he had his own trajectory. Charlie lived his life. Eddie lived his. And Eddie went.
And made billions of dollars.
Yeah,
Don't, hey, he is one of the richest people in the world, dude.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, I mean, no, he's not. But he's very wealthy. And he's probably still living off of that Beverly Hills Cop money, to be honest with you. I mean, but
Whatever.
no,
He could be living off another 48 hours money.
My
for
point
that
is
matter.
that his movies are still legendary.
No doubt.
But, But I mean, he's not. That doesn't mean you just gotta be happy with what you got, kind of thing. Like,
And,
you got six.
look,
You got six.
I know
You got 6
he
seasons of Game of
is.
Thrones.
Right.
The last
I
2
know-
were throwaways.
yeah.
Be happy with the 6.
I know he is, man.
And-
I know
and
he's a
realize-
humble cat, but at the same time, from what
and he's not. Wow.
you gentlemen have been told me about this movie, that he just looked disgruntled and unhappy
Yeah.
the whole time while making it, then why even do it?
Yeah, and then maybe that might be he might come back and do something. On
Right.
his own.
That gets everybody's
Just
attention.
for that.
Right. That
That would be nice.
let's get Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It would be fucking fantastic.
No more of that, Dr. Doolittle stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Come on. 97.5.
There it is. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's
well.
killing me, man.
Where are we at, dog?
We
Hour
can just keep talking over it. I'm not worried about
Hour
that
16.
shit. Hour 16 minutes. I'm Michael Paul Brown. That's Todd. Here's fucking Roberto, if you will, now.
Yeah, bro. This shit is fucking...
Since they won't remind the guest, I have to remind them of the guest, I suppose. I don't know.
Bro, this
I'm
is
sorry.
a podcast. This isn't a structured fucking
I know.
thing here. We just
However,
talk shit.
for our unlistening listeners,
You want to remind them that your name is Michael P. Brown?
or your name is Todd, and that's Robert.
I am Robert.
Yep. Tech guy Rob.
Which at the same time,
Edgy Todd.
I know your last name, but I don't really know Todd's last name. Uh-oh.
LeBear.
LeBear. Todd LeBear.
Yeah. We don't need to go into all that.
It
a
almost
name.
sounds like Todd the Bear.
Oh, yeah, I got
But
that.
he's not a Bears fan.
No, I'm from Ohio.
Yeah.
And I'm
We're
not a
from
fucking Browns fan
Ohio.
either.
O-H. We're from Ohio. I-O. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Michigan.
Was
We're
that a thing?
from Ohio. Yes, this is a very
I'm
actual
very
fight
happy
song.
I didn't know
The
that.
Ohio
This
national
is
anthem
an
or
Ohio
whatever.
State fight song
Very
against
happy I
that
didn't know
team up north
Very
of
happy.
Ohio.
Very happy I
Yes.
didn't know that. Very
Yes. If you are a true Ohio State Buckeye fan,
I'm so happy to find out I'm not.
yes, you will sing that
I
song.
will never sing that song.
Well,
Never.
as long as you can appreciate the Ohio State band when they come out and do their thing at the beginning of the game, and then the trombone player dots the I.
Yeah. And let's get some
I
some
hope that
Ohio
someone-
context in there. I feel no problems talking shit about Ohio.
I hope
my
someone
dad is
proves
from
One of
there,
the
it's true.
and I
greatest.
talk shit to about Ohio.
Hey.
The most shit about Ohio to my dad, who is a proud
I
Cleveland Browns
love
fan.
Ohio,
And I
and
talk shit
love
about
to
that
talk
place.
shit about Ohio, man.
Yeah,
Right?
because
Because if you don't,
it's garbage. That's why.
hey,
it
if
is
you
a
can't talk
garbage ass
shit
state.
about the state that you are from or that you live in,
Then you're not
then-
living in reality, first of all.
Exactly.
Or according to
You
some
are
people, you're
not,
not living in
uh,
Texas.
You're
or
not
fucking
a realist.
California. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't stand people like that. Bro, I'm from, shut up. You're from your
what?
mama's vagina.
Exactly.
Okay, whatever
Yes.
broken
Thank
home you
for
came
that.
from, which is why you need to claim a fucking state to make
I've
yourself
been waiting
feel better.
for another person in
That's
my
where
life
you're
to actually
from.
say that. Right?
That's where
No,
you were from.
You were from your mother's vagina is where you're from. You're not.
Yeah.
You were born in that state, but your mother fucking pushed you out of her. So eat a dick.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, just all that stuff.
It all
Just why
comes
don't you
down
just go
to
join a fucking
what they
another
call
movement.
fanatics, right?
Yeah, you know.
I really love
Yeah.
the Ohio State football.
Yeah.
And I love the Cleveland Browns and I love the Cleveland Indians. However, at the same time, I'm a Nebraska football fan.
Yeah.
So, which is the only professional football team or any team in the state of Nebraska. Just like the only team that is professional here is the Rainbow Warrior football team.
Wah, 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 wah,
Or
wah,
even
wah, wah.
their baseball team.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
other than the fact that you are basically saying, you know, get over yourself. And
Right.
you say, like, I can be from Ohio and be like, this is awesome. But I can
Basically,
still say
no.
this is awesome too.
This
know.
is, you know where you're actually from is your mother's vagina.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Let's get down to
That's what it
brass
comes
tacks.
down. Yeah.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
Exactly.
Right.
What I did. So now that we've established that,
Well, it should have been established to begin with because everybody should know where you came from. Your mother.
unfortunately, fortunately,
It doesn't matter who the sperm
who you
fucking
are.
donor was, right? Who donated the
that
sperm?
actually matters too. It can. It doesn't always, but it can.
Yeah.
It can if they prove themselves to be more than a sperm donor and an actual father.
That also, right.
You know, but that
was
generally
there
comes after the
always
splurge.
Was there always, a very good human being in your life to raise you, right?
Yeah.
Besides the person that shoved you out of their body,
Yeah.
into
Right.
someone else's body, and then you were then shoved.
and now
out
both
of
of
their
you,
body.
and now both of you are responsible for this person.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
have kids.
I had that. I was on this fucking thing. I signed up for this dating site. I don't mind saying that because I don't take it seriously. I did it as a joke. I don't fucking. You
That's
think
what they all say, Todd.
That's true, but I mean, tell me if you've seen any of the girls from the dating site
Oh, they're
coming into this room.
Well, no.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That should let you know that it's a fucking
well, no,
joke.
no. I hope you're not. Well, yeah, of course I'm not going to see them. You ain't going to fucking bring women over here and then be like, yeah, Rob, come on over. Watch me.
Hey, check this one out.
Yeah, like.
I mean, fair
Watch
enough.
me
that's
tag
You want to watch me fuck her?
You can hide in the closet.
Yeah.
true, but
Just
no.
don't videotape it.
Okay,
Get your
yeah, let's
Superman
go.
outfit.
Let's attach ourselves to one thing and act like you don't come over here all the fucking time.
I do
and
come
you would
over here
not
all the
see
fucking
a girl
time.
in my place
Yeah,
if I were
yeah.
to be dating one. Is what I'm saying.
Sure.
You know.
Obviously, ladies and gentlemen that aren't listening, he hasn't been dating in a while.
Yes. Well, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure they know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Most people that know
Anyway,
me,
yeah.
Nobody got time for that.
ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Just like,
The bottom line is, bottom
oh
line is,
yeah, you can pick up all these women on this dating site, and
those things
I
are
have
all
heard-
jokes, and bro,
Yeah.
they are hilarious.
We are
and
the
then past
number
that,
one-
they're depressing. But
we are the number one dating site and matchmaking bullshit.
yeah,
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I tell you what, plenty of fish. That dog won't hunt.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I had a friend that actually had a girl off of that. Off of Plenty of Fish. Like, he actually got a girl off of that fucking
1 in a million.
thing.
I think that.
And she, like, it was great for the first 3 weeks. And then,
Yeah.
like, when he was trying to get to know her personality,
Yeah.
it was not so great. Like,
Right.
once they got past the first 3 weeks, which you can imagine was
Man,
only
that
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Via text and no talk, right?
No, it was via fucking. So,
Ah.
all
Well.
fucking. And then it was like, oh, what's your name again? And then once they got there, then it was like, oh, fuck, she's crazy.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
She's on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
And so are you.
Plenty of
Of
fish.
course you're crazy.
Plenty of fucked up. Is
Yeah,
what you're
plenty of
talking
fish. I don't even know
Yeah.
where to go with that, but yeah, they're just
Plenty of
they were
fucked
crazy.
up is where you should
Yeah,
go with that.
plenty of
yeah.
fucked up. But anyway, this dating site I was on, and so they asked questions. This shit's on Facebook, so they asked like, "What would you do if blah blah blah?" You know, and you know,
You shouldn't have been on Facebook to begin with.
why not? Anyway, we can go into that later. So one of the questions
You should have been on Facebook.
One of the questions was like,
Grab her by the ears.
what should you do, or should a man have to have responsibility for a woman, like, or for a child? It was a particular, if they get a woman pregnant, like it was a particular situation where they weren't married.
You got into a relationship and then you fucked and a child got involved.
Right. I mean, I don't have kids, so it can't be me.
Nor do I.
But in this particular scenario, yes, that happened.
But we've helped raise a lot of children.
I mean, I'm with people, so yes, I have to imagine it's pretty much the same thing. There's no, adults and stuff.
Come on, man.
That's
Nieces,
that's a lot.
nephews, people that have kids that you were asked, hey, can you watch my kids for me? Can I
Okay,
drink?
yeah, that happened
Can
a
I
few
drink
times in my
around your
life.
children?
Yeah.
I won't beat them.
So
but
no, I cannot watch your kids. I'm going home.
No, you can drink around them, just
But
don't beat them.
basically-
That's what I said. I won't beat your children, but
So
I'll
basically-
watch them.
Jesus
While I
Christ,
get
I've been trying
drunk.
to get this point out for 20 minutes.
Okay,
If that would be nice if I could.
I'll
Basically.
just like the beginning, I'll stay shut the fuck up. For 10
No,
seconds.
we can talk. We can all talk. I just want to get the point out. Is it okay to pop a kid into a girl and walk away?
No,
Okay. Give me
No.
a scenario.
I mean, like,
I would
actually
look at
most
there-
people's lives. I don't know. They say two parents give a stable home, but then it's like, yeah, are your parents even good for each other, or are you just an accident? And if you're just an accident, well, maybe you might be better off without that guy in your picture, or maybe you might be better off away from your mom and with your dad.
Yeah,
I think it's a case by case basis.
right. But not according to the law. According to
Right.
the law,
Yeah,
it's not a case by case basis.
Right.
According to the law, if you put your shit into a woman, you are responsible
yeah,
for that child.
yeah. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
to do the right thing is to claim responsibility.
Is it?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's better if you just don't have kids.
Yeah.
Unless you're, I don't know. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Bro, this is human shit.
Yeah,
So there's
No
too
doubt.
many complex scenarios to say one way or the other.
yeah.
First of all, when you're having sex, you are not having sex. You are having sex with someone else. Both of you are having sex, and presumably, you both
Aren't
made
you
the
always
conscious.
having sex with somebody else? Dude?
You can be having it with your hand,
Right.
but presumably,
True.
if you're having it with a partner,
But you said sex, not masturbation.
Nope, that's also semantics. Anyway.
that's the difference.
anyway, the
Could you
same
be
thing
a little
happens,
more
right? White
specific,
stuff
sir?
comes out. So,
Yeah,
but like if you
with that
have
creamy sauce.
if you have a partner,
Are we talking about
you
the
have a partner.
bechamel?
if you have a partner,
It's the bechamel.
then you have both decided
Yeah, you
to have
use the ladder
sex,
again.
right? Does that mean you both decided to have kids? Though,
No.
what if he wants to have kids and you don't, and you're the woman?
Look,
what if she wants to have a kid
am I
and you don't?
Gonna be hurt
right?
that the woman that I put a seed into wants to get rid of it? No, I won't be.
Yes,
Because
you
that
won't be.
is her right.
Right. So if it's her right to get rid of it,
Yeah.
you don't have a say though, right? If she wants to get rid of the baby, you have
I'll-
no say at all
I'll
because
speak-
it's her body, right?
I'll speak my piece about it. And
But
if
at the end of the day,
hey, there'll be another time.
now flip
It's
that.
not like that I don't have enough sperm to
Right, but
throw
now,
on
but
somebody.
now flip that. You don't want the baby. You're adamant about not wanting the baby.
And she wants
but
to
it's
keep
her
it.
body. But now you have to take responsibility.
Again,
So
back
where is
to-
it fair?
back
Where is it fair to
to-
where you can say I want this? It hurts your soul
Back
because she
to-
killed something according to you. She
Back-
killed your baby.
two,
But there's no recompense for her or anything on that side of it. But now, if you bring it back around, you have to have responsibility and you want to know part of it. How is this?
Back to...
Are we weighing the scales, you know?
If you're going to be a good human being...
But who says that's being a good human being? First of all, you didn't want to be a good father.
Take responsibility.
You were taking responsibility
and if
by
you
saying, I don't want a child.
Take responsibility...
Maybe taking responsibility is you stepping away. Maybe you being in that person's life is the worst thing you could actually do for them. Maybe that's why you said you don't want to be a father. Because and now you bringing you into this is actually hurting.
You already knew that I'm not going to be that type of father. Exactly. No,
but then she decided. Then she decided, just like the person who wanted the child and she decided not to. She now decided to. Right. But in that case, they're saying. We decide when you have responsibility. So you are on our fucking timeline. You are
on our terms.
Yeah. So
now you're just like a snake lying in wait.
You're just a dick with moving parts. That means nothing until we decide.
Until they decide to make you responsible. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So like we need to figure out a better forum here.
A better middle ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because we're a little bit too human to be talking about what's right and wrong. When too many dead pieces of shit have been raising kids in the name of being right.
Right. I don't want to be. I thought we made this apparent that I didn't want this child, and you decided to keep it. Should I be held accountable or responsible because it's my seed, or allegedly my seed, until the blood work comes out? Even knowing at the same time that it's only been you and her for the past fucking year that you've been fucking.
If it has, if she's not a hoe.
And she ain't been fucking around with nobody else.
Sometimes you are, right. And so like there's so many different factors, bro. So many different factors.
You guys are super into each other, so to say, and all of a sudden she comes up pregnant and you're like, I'm not ready to be a father.
You talking about personal experiences?
I'm talking, not necessarily myself or other people.
But friends that you know.
Exactly. Look, I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
So, like for me personally, I would say that if a girl got pregnant, I would be there because I think I will pull my shit together enough to fucking make that happen. I wouldn't want to be overbearing. I wouldn't want to be projecting my shit onto that kid. Yeah. I want the child to have the best life that they can, and I would approach it that way. If you can, that is probably the best way to be a parent. You know what I mean? Because you're still going to make mistakes.
Let them become part of the system.
Well, they have a mom, and that is my issue. They have a whole nother human who has a whole nother fucking standard of living that
there's
you know nothing about.
There's a lot of strong mothers that have been a lot stronger than fathers, bro.
That's semantics, and that's all.
That's fine. Not semantics. That's real shit, dude. That's real shit.
Okay, that's semantics to the bigger issue that we are talking about.
That's not semantics, bro. You can't placate the fact that a single mother that raises a child.
Okay, put on your shoulder pads, baby. Put them on.
And she's done that.
Put on the fucking suit, White Knight. Go ahead.
It's not semantics,
bro. Put on the suit, White Knight.
How do you consider that semantics?
Because that's not what we're talking about. You're talking about a scenario. I'm talking about a complete situation that encompasses mothers and fathers and children and everyone. Not one over the other. I'm talking about all of it. And all of them have equal parts to play. And all of them are just as important as factors. Especially when it comes to raising kids. And it's not just about the single mom. And the single mom needs to get off her own back and stop talking about herself and start talking about the kid that she's raising. Because it's not about her. It's about the fucking kid. All right? You brought the kid into the world, so shut the fuck up and get down and change the diaper.
I'm talking about those single mothers that are doing that shit, bro. That's not semantics. We're talking semantics. No, it's not,
It
bro.
is.
You're talking about the fact that lazy bitch needs to get off her back. Well, fucking, you know what, dude?
Talking about all of it.
First of all, that woman that raised that person to become a great human being all by herself.
Great human being, by the way, because is that if we want to go there? Is that where we're at with great human beings? Well, what woman raised that great human being? Please tell me. Oh, great mother, Gaia. Where is that great human being? Can we make him president or her?
Sounds like you're on a tangent about something else, bro. You want to talk about that?
No, I want to talk about enough with all this fucking bullshit, dude. I'm not going to this white knight horse shit. That's not why we're on this platform. We are here to talk about the fucking realest shit we fucking possibly can, dude. So, and that's
that wasn't real shit.
Well, I don't give a fuck about the single mom, you know, per se. You know, more than I give a fuck about anyone else. And I definitely
Sounds
don't give
like
a fuck
you
about...
don't give a fuck about humans in general, then.
More so,
that
yeah.
about nails it, to tell you the truth, yeah.
Have you met me?
That's about the crux of the argument, is that humans are bad.
Yeah, and they
we all
lie,
know we're bad.
and they lie. No, but everyone but the
We all
single
know
mom
we're
apparently. So stop. That's all I'm saying. Like, she is important, just as important though as the single dad. You know, where the mom ran out.
We didn't even
just
touch
as important.
that.
Yeah, but
And
like,
then you went off a rant
because it's a
about
semantic.
single mother.
Because it is a semantic of the complete situation, and the complete situation is, you know, what about the fucking
So
kids?
if I would have started with the single
about the
dad,
single mom.
if
No.
I would have started with the single
I
dad,
would've
you
said the
wouldn't.
same thing.
You would have done the same.
Yes.
But at least you stick to your guns,
Yes.
and I appreciate the fuck out of that, man. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, we can talk about all the stuff that goes into
Then
parenting.
topic it right now.
Topic it right now.
Yeah.
It's about the kids and whether we should be having them. Whether most of the people call
Well,
themselves
do you know what
parents.
do you know what kids already led to? So let's get off that fucking topic.
What did it lead to?
It led into single mothers that you didn't like. So fucking move along, man.
it
Bring up
leads-
another topic.
Didn't you just tell me? Did you not just tell me to explain what I was saying, or did I miss that? Did I miss that? Are you not talking? Do you not have a
No,
voice?
I haven't said anything in like
I'm
10
asking.
minutes.
Exactly.
I'm asking.
I don't
Worst
know.
fucking
Okay.
monitator ever. Bro.
Monitator?
Moderator, mediator,
Moderator.
blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
terrible.
Right.
I'm
You're
terrible.
horrible.
Well,
man.
yeah. Fuck. Okay.
I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know.
And that's another thing,
As someone
too.
who was raised
we
by
love
a
to give
single
each
mother,
other shit.
As someone who was raised by a single mother, you know, could you? I have the best mom in the world. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Mine's better. How about that? Do I care about other people's mothers if I know them? If I see them every day and I have a personal stake in them, or you know, I just like them. If I'm friends with them, I care, right?
Yeah.
If I don't know them, or if I do know them and they're a drug addict and they don't give a shit about their kids, or they beat their kids, or they don't pick their kids up from school, or you know, you can name any number
Then
of
they're
bad things that
useless.
people do, then fuck them.
Right. They're useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm against fucking useless people, I suppose. Which is
I
why
suppose maybe
hate
that.
myself.
Yeah, like, I mean, you might have taken my dig on single moms is whatever. I don't know what your personal situation is in that, but I had
My parents are still married, and I'm an only child.
That's cool.
oh well, my parents are divorced, and I'm I'm one of three.
And you're still a great human being.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Whatever.
I manage.
You haven't fucked me over, so that's where we're at.
Same.
Right.
Same.
We're all-
we're all on that page.
As long as we can be honest with each other
Yeah.
is the point.
Well, I had I mean, I'll no names here, but like I had a friend who, his mom, like I know his mom and his dad, and she has HIV,
Yeah.
and the dad, fucking, he's like he's not even the bartender of this place, bro. He can like sell beer, but like he like cleans the place. Like,
Yeah.
he's just one of those people, kind of a deadbeat, but a really cool dude, you know. But like he's lived with his mom, who we lived with too, you know. type
To
of
a
deal.
certain age.
Well, he was 50. Yeah. Like we were out of there, you know.
In
what I
our
mean?
teens,
Fairly,
right.
yeah. And he was like still there,
Right.
like 50 plus. You know what I'm saying?
How are you going to
but
be
then-
30 living with your mom and shit, dude?
But then she also needed someone there to help take care of her. But he also couldn't afford his own place.
Yeah.
Like if it had been up to him, guaranteed that he had to
I live
drive
in my
as a
mom's
person,
house
he
because
would,
I'm also the caregiver.
Yeah. Do you live with your mom, or does your mom live with you? And the reality
Right.
is like he lived with his mom.
If you are fully functional and your mom is fully functional, shouldn't you be out your mama's
Exactly.
house, dude? Come on.
But like the thing
Let's
is
get down
that
to brass tacks, man.
but if
Fuck.
but in this
If you
particular
can't make
sit-
your
in
own
the-
money and live on your own, then sorry. I'm sorry, Todd.
In this particular-
I keep cutting them
Keep
off.
cutting me off. In this particular situation, the mom, I didn't know her when I knew, like when they were little,
Yeah.
you know, like when she got HIV.
Yeah.
Like why she got it. It's because she was always on drugs. She always had a different dude over at the place. She was a horrible human being, dude.
Yeah.
But like by the time I met her, like me and my brother would call her mom. You know, like you know what I'm saying? And
Because
fuck
she
all
was,
that- because
despite
she was
her,
awesome.
yeah,
You know what I'm
despite
saying?
her
Because-
shortcomings, she always
yeah.
looked out for you.
Well, yeah, and because of the way she looked out for her kid,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we didn't know, like, they had to get there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but you walking into a scenario like that, and you're like, oh, wow, like this and this and this is awesome and everything. Like, she has HIV, she's working with it, she's
Yeah.
helping her kid. Yeah, but the older kid's like, yeah, but she burnt me on the stove. She used to beat the fuck out of me. Like,
Yeah.
I remember she used to let him cry and da 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 da. She may be this person
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but she was a monster before. You
Oh,
know?
yeah, right.
And like, so that's what I mean. And it's the same thing, like, whether you're talking about single moms or talking about parents together, you're talking about single dads or even like an older brother or older sister that raises an uncle or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it all depends on the situation. Sometimes the uncle is a way better parent than the actual biological.
That's exactly like yourself or Robert maybe and me included.
Yeah.
We've helped raise a lot of other people's children and
Not me.
help them along the way to be the people that they are now. That they even have
I've
their
given
own.
some
hope
tidbits
not.
along the way, definitely.
That they even
but,
have
like,
their own children.
Yeah.
You're right.
I've
So-
definitely talked to some kids who now have kids.
Yeah, dude.
Who are definitely telling their kids some stuff that I told them.
Yeah. But they don't beat their kids the way they got beat.
No,
or how we
hopefully
got
not.
beat.
No,
you know
or
what
they
I mean?
do.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's disappointing.
behind closed doors. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't be there all the time.
Look, we got punished growing up, but it was only because of the fact that it was like, you fucked up, and you got beat accordingly,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it was supposed. That was the idea.
That was the intent,
Yeah.
right? And it never got past that. Some people I know, of course, got they got the shit
They
kicked
got
out
the
of them.
hammer
Bro.
hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched a friend of mine, his mom fucking dumped fucking Tabasco in his face
Damn.
and then beat him with a switch
Oh, that was a
at the
normal.
same time. Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
just
wait till you have to
normal.
go pick that motherfucker, and don't be a
Right.
fool and pick a small one.
Nah.
You even know what a switch is?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Switch is.
Yeah. And it had to be at least that big.
Yeah,
dude.
and if they were mad, bro,
Don't make me pick the
they're
switch.
taking the bark off of it, by the way.
Yeah.
To where it's nice and wet and really fucking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And bro, get the belt. Right. I know a lot of people too got the belt. I got the belt.
Bro, I got the belt, I got the lead, I got the extension cord,
Yeah.
I got the plastic bat,
I got the wooden fucking spoon out of a hot.
I got the
Fucking-
fucking 2x4.
Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, I got the African spoon. This fucking 4 foot. They
Yeah,
had this
man.
big African spoon and African fork. They had shipped
Yeah.
from goddamn Zimbabwe. I don't know. And fucking they had it up
How'd
over
I- how'd I
up
know you
over
were
the
gonna
living
say
room
that?
thing, like right between the staircase. And they
Yeah.
were like, "What? Pull that big ass fucking spoon down, bro. You hear that shit coming."
Yeah.
What?
'Cause
Pow!
It had the good holes in it. That's right.
No more holes. Just a solid
Piece of
mahogany.
lumber.
Just solid.
Big old piece
stained-
of fucking timber coming down on you.
Yeah.
Would your grandmother like
No, that was my mom.
tack it against the banister like tick 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 tick?
I'm coming for
You
you.
know what I mean? When she was coming
Oh yeah, no,
downstairs.
they weren't. No, this wasn't.
No,
This wasn't a horror film,
Right.
I mean, it was. It was.
Are you sure
It
you just
was,
don't
but-
remember it that way?
Yeah, I tried to block it out. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me.
Yeah, you can already hear. But no, but my dad, the funny thing is, I knew when I was going to get an ass whoop because you hear the clink, 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 him unbuckling his belt.
Right.
You could hear that before he was
Yeah.
coming in the room. You already start straightening shit up. You know what I mean? Or trying to hide or whatever it is. Or, you know.
I remember
Usually just doing this.
Yeah.
Fake 'em out.
Fuck. You know, no. Don't run.
I
You
remember
do that before he gets in the room. Once he gets in the room,
Game
you
over.
assume the position.
Yeah, you just got
fooled
down,
him?
bro.
Yeah.
You were like, "Fuck, I'm
No, it's
done,
over now.
bro. It's over."
He's faster than you. He's stronger than you.
Yeah,
This isn't going to work out well.
Yeah, this will not bode well for you.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Like I remember one time my mom, I was to that age where I was, taller and older, and she tried to give it to me, and I laughed at her. And then when my dad got home, bro, I got the shit kicked out of me. I got fucking just red hotted that night, dude.
Dude, I swear, my parents.
Wow.
This is one thing. Like they were like, history will not repeat itself. We are going to give it a chance. So
Yeah.
like, they were just like anything we did that was even remotely possibly back talk or anything. Like from the time I was 12, like 11, and I never got a chance to be like to get taller
Yeah.
and be like, no. Like they beat that shit out of me
Real
when I was.
quick.
They were like,
Yeah.
you won't like even think about
Yeah.
talking back.
Right.
You know, like by the time I was taller, I might as well have been 3 feet tall.
Fuck.
That shit
And
didn't
at
mean
that point, they look at you and say, "Oh, you were gonna say something."
whatever
What you gonna say?
whatever you said.
What was that you were gonna say?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
your hands start doing things.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
And then you get older, you get out of the house, and you make phone calls
Right.
when you know you're safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, none of that shit. There was none of that. Like I would look at people in awe, talking like, yeah, man. When I got older, like I told my mom, I'm like, huh? You said what?
I'm just glad that when the beatings happened, that they weren't doing the crying at the same time, going, "This is good for you. It hurts me more than it hurts you. Trust me on that." And I was,
Yeah, but look on your face, that scowl.
Yeah.
It kind of tells me you're just pissed. I don't
No
know about
shit,
I don't know about anything you're saying about love and I'm beating all this horse
Right.
shit. You look mad
That's
and I'm
what
in
I'm
pain.
talking
That's pretty
about.
much the only thing I'm getting. from this.
Is the fact that, you know what, you kept a straight motherfucking face where you beat me
Yeah.
and didn't give me the whole spiel about, this hurts me more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
And you're crying and I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't give me
Yeah,
that
don't
shit.
give me that shit.
Come on.
Dude.
I'm just glad you were straight up and up about the beating.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I feel like
Right.
if there's a lesson to be learned today, it's that if you're gonna beat your kids, do it right.
Right.
Yes.
Wooden spoons,
Here,
belts,
Yeah.
a switch.
No, I'd say pick one.
Yeah. Let the
Pick
child
one
choose.
that causes a
Let the
moderate.
child choose.
No, that's
Right.
not fair either.
Sure it is.
He's gonna pick a pillow.
Well,
No, you give him an
It-
array
no.
of options.
Oh, you give him the option.
You-
give
right.
him
This is the
options.
torture set.
Right.
you give them a list.
Right.
You know,
Right,
I'm
you
not
have it-
telling you, but if you
you
pick this
have
one,
it-
it automatically comes with
you
this
have
one. But
it-
go ahead.
It's like
Yeah, you
it's
have it
like,
written down on a piece of paper. These are the objects you can choose.
Yes.
It's gladiatorial combat. They've got
Yeah.
they've got the mace.
Right.
They've got the flail.
It's
Exactly.
like Saw for
Swords
children.
and shit.
Exactly.
But you will pick your instrument
Right.
of yeah.
Just,
No.
How do you want to get beat today?
No. It's more like pick your future psychological issues.
Yeah.
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 Do you want to be?
What do you think? What do you want to think about later in life?
Yeah.
What do you
And
want?
here's your beating
The
order.
reason why you're breaking up with this girlfriend. What do you
Here's your
what reason
set
do you
of.
want that to be?
Here's your
Here's your reason why you
list
lost
of
this
beating-
job. Where do you want that to be?
Here's your list of beating up or objects and shit. Right?
Do you want to like whips, chains, or spoons when you're older?
Yeah.
Like when you're in bed. You know?
She was into
Yeah.
whips and chains, and I was into pain. I would beat her black and
You're just
blue
into- you're
when
just
she
into-
called
you're
me
just into-
names.
You're just into socks and stuff. Okay, we'll just go with the traditional belt.
Yeah.
They usually, it'll
All
just
right.
go with a little bit of
Oh.
tying up, a few socks, a little spanking,
Makes me wonder where choking comes from then.
choking.
Yeah.
Are we
Probably
talking,
choking.
which particular? Are
Probably
we talking
parents
like
choking
hands
their
around the
kids.
throat or elbow around the throat choking?
Hands.
Are we talking? Yeah, personal, face to face. Like I'm gonna choke
like
the
girls,
fuck out
girls
of
that
you.
like to be choked.
Well, that only takes one hand.
But why does she like to be choked? Is the question. What happened to her?
Is it daddy issues or is
It's
she
daddy
just
issues,
I
no
feel
doubt.
like it's
Well,
usually daddy issues.
Or she walked in.
you know what?
Or she walked in on mommy and
I
daddy
know-
having issues,
I know a
and then
lot
maybe that's how
of,
she's working them out.
I know a lot of women that are into that kind of shit, and they're not into. It's not daddy issues. They just like that shit.
Okay, that's what they told you, but we all have a closet, bro. And I don't care what anyone says.
Everybody's
There's
got a
all
closet,
there's
yeah.
all people. There's everyone.
I got
is
a
keeping
closet with
something back.
T-shirts,
That doesn't mean you're gay.
flannels,
It just means there's some in it
and coats,
that you
and
don't want people to fucking know because they don't
uniforms
need
and
to,
shit.
or because it's too painful, or whatever.
Do you
And
got your skin suit in the back there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what the girl told me. I also know what you're saying and what you're doing here.
Well, we're at about an hour and 50, and I've had about as much of this fucking radio music as I can take, guys.
I feel like we were just getting warmed up.
Oh, really?
know.
Okay.
But we
Wow.
can, you know,
I can't do that. This fucking shit's driving me nuts. I
Well,
can't.
It
if
is-
you just keep talking
God damn.
over it, it's fine.
That's true.
right.
That's true.
Even though
That could have
nobody
to go with
likes
the-
fucking Keith Urban.
I don't know what I
I
got to
don't
do to
like
fucking
that
get
guy.
rid of it.
He,
Bro, it's
first of
getting
all, he's
louder.
fucking
Yeah,
Australian.
it's getting louder. That's my point.
So how's he come up with that accent? Poser is what he is. He's a fucking
It's
poser.
just like anybody
I don't know
else.
him.
Fucking like the English people, right? When they sing, they sound
Like
like
Adele.
we talk.
Yeah.
They sound like we talk.
Yeah.
But when you get them,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
don't
when
know.
they're just talking,
I don't know, but you
and
don't need
oh,
to.
oh, hey, how you doing,
You don't need
man?
to.
It's good
Sounds
to,
like a pikey.
it's good to fucking meet you. How's it going there? You doing all right, love? You like me to shit one end down the
That's
pipe?
not, that is not your strongest accent.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not really that great. Anyways, yeah.
Anywho.
Keith Urban, Australian country singer.
Australian.
Australian.
All right, you know, hey, if he sounds good. I don't know if I've ever heard any of his songs. I'm sure I have.
You have.
I'm sure.
In one way
Or another.
or another. I'm going to
One
find
way
you.
or
I'm going to
another.
get you one way
Okay.
or another.
We can be
Maybe
done.
next week. I'm Michael Paul Brown.
I'm Todd.
That black guy to my left is Todd, and that other white dude is Robert.
And this is
This
the
guy's trying to
Edgy
take over the whole goddamn show.